Yeah, man.
Yeah. See, I remember back in the day. See, we different down here. See, y'all had the real G13, but I remember motherfuckers getting a pack of some loud or something. Be like, yeah, man, just throwing names on it, and you'd be wondering like where the names come from, but y'all really had them strands up there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, the G13 strain, and then they had like Alaskan Thunderfuck. They had, a few strains, but it wasn't like 500 strains like now. We was making the strains though. We would because the shit that people call Kush, me and my partner used to call it Red Bone Perp, because it had the little purple hairs on it.
Yeah.
But it was light. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't dark purple, right? So we used to call that Red Bone Perp, And then there was another one we used to just call it Apple because it was Apple, But that wasn't the name for it, A lot of that shit, came from Canada and different places. So we used to just give it a name. We didn't give a fuck. We just gave it names. And that's why when they first started really coming out with the strains and shit, I wasn't really buying into it because I was like, wait a minute. So you guys are just doing what we was doing, but now you guys are getting ridiculous with it and making all these crazy names,
Yeah.
But after being around it so long, and then now I know a lot of growers and all, what I'm saying? It makes sense now. It's like, okay, you guys are actually onto something. Like these are actually different strains that, you could taste the gelato and you could taste the sour diesel and you know what I'm saying? Like it's really a difference, You're not just naming it that no more. So, but for a minute, I used to think that motherfucker was just naming shit because it was just too many strains popping up. It was too many strains popping up.
All kinds of names back there, bro. They was hitting it with everything.
Yeah. See, we had loud, but it wasn't this many goddamn strains of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, see, I remember motherfucker getting on back in the day, you know what I'm saying? The homie might get on or something, boom. You get like maybe like two different kinds, right? Motherfucker, 1 week, this nigga thought, we got two names, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Next week, pull out, same shit. Throw a different name on it, motherfuckers to come running and getting it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it'd be the same shit, though. You feel me? So that's when I was like, man, motherfuckers just be tossing names on shit. Just how that shit look, how it's smoking.
Right.
Hey, so when you first started blowing, was y'all smoking Reggie up there? Like, just niggas going to get like a, you know what I'm saying? Cause I know down here it'd be like $5 for a blunt. You know what I'm saying? You come back, you can roll the whole motherfucking, we used to roll the White Owls in the tubes or the full size Swishers or the Phillies. You know what I'm saying? Like fat ass blunt. You know what I'm saying? Was y'all smoking Reggie or like y'all always had like out the gate, like motherfuckers were like shit.
Well, no, it's some bomb. You just never know. You never know. Some motherfuckers got Reggie. You buy it and it's Reggie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you know that though before you look at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, cause like how y'all Reggie used to look like. Our Reggie used to come bricked up. Motherfucker be like the size of one of your.
That's AZ. See, they was giving you guys AZ.
That's what y'all call AZ. What, Arizona?
Or that brick shit with the seeds and shit in it.
Yeah, that was what we call Reggie.
Yeah, that's not Reggie. That's AZ. That's what we call AZ. That's not Reggie. That's below Reggie.
Yeah, that Mexican compact. That Mexican
dirt.
Shit.
That's dirt weed.
Dirt weed, yeah.
Happy Memorial Day, gentlemen, and happy Memorial Day to all the dogs that paved the way for this day on and forward. Yes, how's everybody doing?
Oh man, we cooling, man. Cooling.
For sure. I had to shoot up to the job for a second and put away these all this frozen shit before they go bad. And I'm just getting out right now. What's the word, Bank? What's up, fam?
Shit, chilling, bro, chilling.
Y'all wait in a second.
You gotta yeah, you join speaking your volume.
Oh shit, too loud. How about now, bud?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, yeah. So y'all call that AZ, huh? Down here, we used to just call that Reggie Miller.
Good old Reggie. Hey, Bob, what year they stopped smoking that down there, Bank?
Shit, hey, listen. Hey, man, listen. Man, listen. Let me see. Let me. In 2018, in Oklahoma, motherfuckers still will go get a 30 sack of Reggie. Because look, when they dropped the dispensaries, I mean, since they dropped the dispensaries, I done been in there. But when they first dropped them though, ounce of weed be like 300 for the top shelf. You know what I'm saying? 50 or 8, 60 or 8, 65 or 8, shit like that. And then so the weed was, you know what I'm saying? It was like that, and then it would go down to like 250, and then they had like the 200, and then you might be able to get one in there for like the 150. But they didn't have no like cheap shit in the dispensary like that at first. Because when the dispensaries first opened down here, we actually had fucking gas because they was
Yeah, it
getting
was
that
all
shit in
premium.
from. Well, nah, motherfucker. When the people that opened it up, they was from like Cali, Vegas, up there by close to Buck. You know what I'm saying? Up there in the Washington area. You know what I'm saying? So they migrated down here, and they was bringing their bud from down here.
Yeah.
But they did. But then after 2 years, they made them where they had to start tracking the numbers. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they couldn't bring the shit in from out of there, and then motherfuckers got jammed up and actually got cases bringing shit in. You know what I'm saying? So they having to start going homegrown. But I mean, shit, about 2018, motherfuckers could still go get a 30 half, $30, $25, $30 half of some Reggie, and it was
Popcorn.
Now we had corn. I'm talking about Reggie. That what Buck said is the AZ. We had that brick that come in
Mexican, or they
30
call
of them.
The popcorn's AZ too.
Yeah.
Oh well, see down here, popcorn was a different level. That you get that corn with some gas down here.
Well, the popcorn is the high grade AZ. It's all AZ.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
It's all
okay.
AZ.
Yeah. Well, see, when they had the corn though, they wouldn't brick it up like that. They would keep it in the big bag so it stayed budded. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
But the Reggie, what we call Reggie, y'all say the AZ, the Mexican shit, that would come
that's the Mexican
like
dirt.
a rolling tray. Brick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that shit come thin. You put,
bro.
You used to put 50 of them in a duffel. You feel me?
That shit used to be all compressed, looking like doo doo.
Nah, look. Back, I'm gonna say like this: like from like 2000 to like maybe 2005.
Yeah.
We had like some fire ass, which y'all say AZ Reggie. Like it would come, it would be in the brick, but when you bust it down, it was still soft. Like it peel out, it still be soft. It was lime green with orange and red hairs. It was gas, and then somewhere
but you had to pay for that though. That was up there though.
Yeah.
Well, no, see down here that was 400, 500. You go down to Texas, 400, 500. The further you go, the cheaper it gets. No, for the brick. For the brick.
Oh, for the whole brick.
Yeah, we come through. Well,
in
I don't know. We was getting more than 10 of them though.
Damn,
it was about 500.
Game up, boy.
Yeah.
Because see, we right next to Mexico though. We right next to you go down further in Texas.
What they call the truck route. You guys right in the middle. That's where everything gets landed to and then spread out through the whole country.
Well, see, the further you used to go down, like you get down by the Houston area, you know some people, you get down by that Houston area, you come through, You go get 20, they give you 20. You know what I'm saying? So now you coming back, and then the further you come up, the more it get. If by the time you make it back to town, you know what I'm saying, you getting, if it's just one, you getting 700.
What y'all doing,
you know what
man?
I'm
We out here touching grass today. We on the grill today. We out here touching grass, fellas.
Hey.
Shit, it was raining all night down here.
It's gonna get it rain here
touching
too,
grass.
man.
What you mean?
Hanging out, man, chilling, getting on the grill. I got my boy here today. Y'all see my boy? He came to hang out.
Grill. I gotta go get a new grill.
He came. I just got a little bullshit grill just to do something today, man. Couple slabs, little chicken and something.
Where that monster at?
But I brought my boy over here to hang out with me. Say what's up, Turbo?
Look at him,
man.
He's sleepy right now.
Bro, that motherfucker look amazing, dude.
He big too. He got
some boy.
That motherfucking head big as fuck. Damn.
Say what's up, boy. Say ain't number 10 months.
That's Turbo?
Damn right, it's Turbo.
God damn,
the
bro.
One
He
and
got
only.
big as fuck since last time you put him on.
Come on, boy.
You know, he just seems happy. And that's how you want him.
Yeah.
You want him happy. Like he's just as excited to be where he's at as the owner, you know.
Hey, son.
Just excited to have him, bro. That's what matters, man. That's when you're gonna get the maximum potential out of your dog.
Yeah, he want to rest though. He a little tired. He been out here with me all morning.
Gave him a good watch. Or a trophy in your future, homeboy. That motherfucker look nice.
Yeah,
see, I got him in here.
I busted Wade ass down this morning.
His ass to get on that car ride though, man. That car ride still mess with his ass. But we finna get to go to Georgia. We got about a 6-hour ride. And I ain't gonna feed him. We just gonna ride it out, man.
You gotta just give him a little short
that
ones,
AC, let him get that air.
One lady told me, give him a little bit of Benadryl.
Why?
I don't know. I guess that'll make him sleep or something on the car ride or something.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Yeah, and I just make sure I give him
I ain't gonna give him none of that shit
little
though.
20-minute ride here, 10-minute ride there, you know.
I mean, my baby, we just took him to the beach a couple days ago, but I gotta start taking him every day.
I even ride with my pups though. You know, I throw him in the
that's
joint.
That's what messed me up, bro. He was good. I took him to the yard and I ain't taking him for a ride for like 3 months. And then when I finally got him back in the car, he ain't like it no more. But he would ride with me everywhere, bro. When I first got him, he was good. But he'll get back right. Come on, boy. I just want to show you off today. That's all. I just want to show you off. You okay? You want to sleep?
Yeah. Sexy got her another raccoon this morning.
Oh man.
Oh, she's getting on shit.
Her face a little fucked up. So I had to pull the camera back, you know, because I ain't tree huggers. But you know, she finished her raccoon this morning, boy. Hey, Sexy is on that gas, boy. You gotta watch it when you let that bitch out in this dark.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
What you supposed to do?
Yeah.
You're supposed to do a thing.
Yeah, they got these rabid ass coyotes out here though. You know what I'm saying? I look, I wanted to get in their ass, but you know what I'm saying? Partner told me don't go fucking with them, you know what I'm saying? But shit. Hey, look, it's a bunch of them out here.
But the motherfuckers, you allowed to take them out year round, right?
Yeah, but you know, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. So I ain't gonna go fucking with them. But it's a bunch of them, bro. I'm talking about you come outside, you'll see these motherfuckers running around. They be snatching people's dogs and shit. Shit. I be thinking, you gotta think about that. Like when I be letting Sexy out, and I be like, man, I wonder if she taking off after a coyote. So I be having to run down there. You know what I'm saying? When I let her out in the morning, I gotta keep the blade on me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll stick a coyote. I ain't getting bit by no coyote. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, you got a good enough dog. Your dog will shake his ass down, but you know it might be more than one of them.
Yeah, you know, them coyotes, you know what I'm saying? They'll try to pack your dog out and shit.
Uh-huh. If you got the right dog have his ass hollering and screaming up out of there.
Hey, now Raiden, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, Sexy, she a smaller dog. Her mouth is smaller. You see what I'm saying? So I think, you know, or she just coming into herself. She just trying to figure shit out. But she grabbed a cat too, you know what I'm saying? But the cat slapped the shit out of her ass one day. Slapped the shit out of Sexy.
And
You know what I'm
shit, she let it
saying?
go.
Hell yeah. She backed up and looked at that motherfucker like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Cause
But I
she
don't
still
even
don't
know
know.
where she
She
got the
still
cat
don't
from
understand.
though.
You know what I'm saying? She
Yeah,
probably went to go play with the motherfucker and the cat slapped her ass. She was growling at
look,
the cat.
she ran out and she like kind of ducked low. So I'm assuming she snatched the cat from like under the gate, like maybe the tail was hanging or something. And she pulled that motherfucker up under there and she had it in her mouth and was finna like run and play with it. And that motherfucker slapped the shit out of her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then,
Put me down, bitch. I ain't no toy.
yeah, but she like
But,
rabbits and shit, she be going for them, you know. But I bet you if a cat slip up again, that motherfucker gone. She gonna know what to do. You know what I'm saying? It's a learning process. But
exactly.
shit.
Motherfucker goddamn but turbo one day when walking that motherfucker. As soon as I turned the corner, bitch, him and the cat came face to face, bitch. So I just holding to see what he won't do what the cat was gonna do. Them bitches came face to face. I guess they just had a stare off. He didn't know what it was. Turbo went his way, the cat went his way. But that bitch like he didn't know should I attack this bitch or what? Or what should I do?
RBG
You
with the
know?
super chat.
I never knew that I would do numbers like this. I make a move. I'm tryna win. Ain't tryna lose. I'm tryna win. Ain't tryna lose.
Hey man, appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it, RBG. Always supporting.
Yes, sir. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about, man.
Yeah, I seen some coyotes, man. And I got that ring, the ring community, you know, on the ring camera. So you get all them texts, everybody, you know what I'm saying? They said there was a pack of them running over by my house, you know, a pack of them. So I be having to worry. CC don't be outside by himself, but you know, I be having to worry, you know, they might try to snatch his little ass, you know what I'm saying? For real. The little motherfuckers.
You know they
seen
say,
one, you know,
bitch.
he ran me, you know, they ain't fucking with me. That motherfucker ran when I was out
But
there.
you know they say, bitch, that stomach get empty, anything's tempting. The bitches will try your ass.
You said they'll try you, huh?
Yeah, you got to watch them, fool. They be having rabies and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, a coyote ain't gonna get me, but if it nip you or something, now you got to go get that big ass needle wherever it bites you at.
So he gonna be at you, like, cause I seen one that motherfucker ran like a track star. He was out of there.
And not in Oklahoma, bro. They coming at you.
So you see one in the backyard, it's on.
It's on. Like shit, they damn near come at your car, bro. And when I'm trying to get up out the neighborhood to go to work at night, you know what I'm saying? I work the night. I'm leaving at night. The lights stop, boy. You see them stopping their tracks and they start walking toward the car with their hair up. You be like, man, I'll run your ass over.
Oh, that's crazy. So you can't even walk at night and shit.
You better have your pit right. You know what I'm saying?
Did you say
have your
that pit with you, huh?
Had that pit and the blade, bro. I'm telling you. You see, when the sun come up and you pulling up out my neighborhood, it'd be like you see like half like the stomach eating out of rabbits. You know what I'm saying? Raccoons fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It'd be wildlife out here, like little, you know.
Oh yeah,
deer.
y'all got it bad. Y'all got it bad when you see shit like that.
Well, no, they be the shit through the neighborhoods and shit. But then it's like right next to us, we got big ass buffaloes, deers. You know what I'm saying?
You out there in the country. Yeah, you out there in the country.
Yeah, it's like they made a neighborhood in the middle of the country almost. You know what I'm saying? Like a couple neighborhoods out here in the country. So, you know, it's all nice big ass lots and shit. But yeah, you got the wildlife like a deer could be in your backyard.
Yeah, nah, that motherfucker hauled ass. When I saw him, he was a nice size one too. I'm not gonna front. You know, he had a little bit of size on him. Usually I don't see him that big. But you know, he was in my backyard. As soon as I came down there, you know, I thought it was gonna be, you know, something, but that motherfucker got at it. Like there was no way I was gonna. He was too fast, bro. That motherfucker was out of there. But you know, I would imagine a little ass kid, you know.
Yeah, right. They'll try it, baby. There's a 4-5-year-old baby. Shit, they'll try it.
CC's smart though. Like he, you know, he don't even really go out there by himself. He'll like if you walk in, he'll stay for a couple minutes, but he's smart. You know, he's coming right in. He's not fucking around. He's not fucking around, man. Till you get a little bit more savvy, you know, he gonna be out there.
Yeah, shit. I like the coyotes. I see it. Hey, they got one of my dogs one time. I had this little. It was I think it was called a Chiweenie. You know what I'm saying? It was like a Chihuahua and another dog mix. You know what I'm saying? It was all black. You know what I'm saying? I let the dog out. This bitch run out. But then I hear this one I had Champ. He was like 2 months old, 3 months old, you know what I'm saying? Maybe anywhere from 8 to 12 weeks. You know what I'm saying? I hear him kind of hitting the dough like crazy. So I run out there, you know what I'm saying? This motherfucker leaking. You know what I'm saying? Like the coyote started. I didn't know why he was leaking though. You know what I'm saying? It's just blood pouring from his head. I'm like, what the fuck happened to you? You know what I'm saying? And then the little Chiweenie, you know, them little dogs, they got hard when I opened the door. Like it was like, oh yeah. And you know what I'm saying? I'm out here with them. They start running and barking. And then and it shoot out in the yard. It's pitch black. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, and then all of a sudden I hear like I hear motherfucker, and I hear the gate go like a chain link. I heard that motherfucker like something. So I was like, oh shit. So I backed up. I went in the house. I grabbed the 40 and the flashlight. I come outside. I don't see the dog. You know what I'm saying? My dog gone because I can't find it. And then on the news later that morning, it was like coyote sightings in the area. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh shit, a coyote snatched my dog and bit my other dog on the head. You know what I'm saying? Because it looked like teeth marks was on their head, on Champ head. It was teeth marks. You know what I'm saying? But motherfucker was leaking. I'm like, damn.
That motherfucking coyotes be gangbanging.
Now they with the shit out here. You gotta watch these coyotes. We got the mountains and shit out here though, so you know. We got mountain lions. Hey, mountain lions is vicious, bro. You get caught out there at Mount Scott hiking the trail, just you and your lady. Boy,
you could trap coyotes out there though.
Yeah, they open kill. Yeah,
you could trap them. So, you know, what about on the perimeter? Well, I guess if one of the dogs get loose and get in that trap, it's a wrap.
Fuck your dog up with one of them traps.
Fuck your dog the fuck up if he get loose and get in that trap. Boy.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be good.
But if you had a trap, you know, maybe you can catch a couple of them on the perimeter before they come up in your shit. Because I would imagine, you know, they giving your dog rabies too, rather if he get in a little small scrape or, you know, if your dog ain't vaccinated, you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he is done or she.
Yeah, no, I always come through with like I got that little sprayer and I mix a bunch of bleach water up and I just spray my yard like during the beginning of the summers because you know them summers out here get real hot, so them diseases get up. You know what I'm saying?
Do y'all got deer ticks over there, Bank?
Hell yeah, deer ticks, all kinds of ticks, flea ticks, brown recruit spiders, all that.
Yeah. Especially in summertime, you gotta be careful with them dogs, especially if you in the woods and shit like that.
Snake.
That's how out here in Florida. Shit, I be giving my dogs ice water. I know it's gonna melt fast, but shit, it's cool for a little while. Shit, we already hitting the heating index over 105 and shit, and we just in May. You know what I'm saying? The humidity hot is they hot as fuck. Like I gotta keep my eye on them and shit. Go over there a little more. Make sure they got fresh water, cool water. Then you know what I'm saying. The water don't cool them off, but you spray them down. That right there cool them off more. So
Buck, you
spray them
lucky
down
it
with a
rain
little
by
cool
you every
water
day,
and
don't
shit. They
it?
was good. Huh?
You said what?
It rain by you every day, don't it?
Yeah.
See,
It's supposed to rain
everybody
today.
Buck,
It
get that.
rained
Buck
yesterday.
too.
It
Yeah.
gotta rain. It's so hot. It gotta rain. You know what I'm saying? Like
It
it's
might
too hot.
burn me
It
off.
gotta rain. It gotta cool off the earth.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, man. June, July. Well, let's say like
Yeah, I'm
July,
going to shoot.
August, September. There ain't no rain, bro.
Yeah.
None.
I remember that because I was
Y'all see
out
how
there
long that
around that time,
motherfucker is?
No rain.
Look how long it
especially
is.
in Walla Walla.
What's good, fellas?
What up? What up, Vito?
What's
Yeah,
going
man.
on, Vito?
What's
What
going
up?
on,
Just
Vito?
woke up, man. Prophet woke me up, talking about we was live.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Hey, we in here.
Bug hit me about 5 a.m. his time.
Hey, boy, I'm glad y'all in here,
Damn.
man. Good old Memorial Day. Shit, my pops was a
Yeah.
veteran. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
And my wife, her grandfather, he was a veteran too. The motherfuckers, he was in Vietnam 3 times. A bit shot up, went back over there and got shot up again, man. Purple
Well, thank
Heart,
him for
Silver
his service.
Star,
Yeah, my
all
grandpa was
kind
a
of shit,
veteran
man.
too.
Yeah, man.
Thank you for everybody that served the country. You know?
Damn right. Thank y'all, man. Cause without y'all, we couldn't have this good free shit that we do every day. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Smoking on this good weed, cooking these
Yeah.
real. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Yeah,
just
doing these
enjoying
live
life, man.
streams and shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Live
Yeah.
stream,
Not under
all this shit is a part
Kim
of
Jong
freedom,
Un.
man.
Yeah,
Not
you
under Kim
gotta be
Jong Un.
appreciative for it all. You just can't pick the
Damn
shit
right.
to be
Damn
appreciative
right,
to.
man.
You know, you gotta appreciate it all, man.
Damn
And that's
right,
for the
man.
miserable people too. You tire kickers. Appreciate life. Save your feet.
Hey, man. Sometimes when I say get out and touch grass, that means get out and chill, kick back, enjoy
Yes,
life,
sir.
man. Sometimes I sit back and just watch the sunset because the shit's so beautiful and I can. You feel me?
You said
You know what I'm
your
saying?
70th birthday coming up, right?
That bitch say 70. Yes,
We
sir.
getting up there, brother. We getting up there.
Mr. Mike Dan. I see you, my brother.
Shit, in a minute, Buck gonna be the Floyd Bedreau.
Oh shit! I hope so. Well,
I
Hey,
how
do
old is
too,
damn
Floyd?
right.
Like 90?
Yes, sir. Somewhere up there.
I ain't gonna front. I mean,
I hope
Hey,
so.
hey, that's the damn, you know what I'm saying? That's the plan. Like your
I want
plan
my brother to
should
live a
always be
great
to
life.
get old.
Yes,
You know,
sir.
you gotta embrace that shit. I ain't
Oh,
dying
well, my
yeah.
thing
nothing.
is
Whatever
this:
turns
I
great
gotta
is
give
great.
because
You know?
I had CC late in the game. You know, he
Yeah.
2. You know, so
Shit, I
Oh
got one
yeah,
on the
I
way
was
now.
I got
I
a
dropped
4
one
month
at
off.
42 years old. You know, that's not that common. You know, for
Oh
a
yeah,
male
niggas talking shit to me like, why you
to
40
have a
with a
kid that
new
age.
baby?
Hey,
Shit,
shit.
it's
Hey,
not that
my pop
common
had
for a
me at
black man to
41.
make it that far, too.
Shit, my pop had me at 41 and had my sister 3 years later at 45. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
There you go. See?
Still, hey, I'm still swimming. I got one on the way now, and I'll be 38 Friday.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
See?
Oh, how many is that?
You know what I'm saying? That'll be 5 girls for me.
Oh damn.
He ain't
I'm
shooting
You
blank.
got a
I'll be
lot of guys
38.
around that motherfucker.
Hey,
Yes,
boy, I'll be
You
man.
38 Friday.
gotta
I'll be
get
38.
a boy.
Hey, I'll be
I got
38
3 girls
Friday.
and a boy.
I'm putting one through college right now. Shit, I had my first one. I was in high school. So I'm
Hey, you got a
only
few more
38,
years to
but my
get
baby.
that boy.
Frank
Or you
C?
already got a boy.
No, that ain't
Hey,
Frank.
Turbo, my boy. Turbo,
Yes, sir.
hey, my other dogs, them my damn boy.
I used to say that, man. You gotta get because I had 3 girls first. I had my 3 daughters and 3 and only daughters. I had them first.
Yeah.
And then
No,
I
I
had
had
all
a
my boys in a row. Just boy, you know.
Y'all, hey, y'all see what my boy doing? That motherfucker ain't doing shit. Laid back. That
Chilling.
bitch,
Living life.
that bitch chilling. That bitch ain't got a care in the world.
Oh, Turbo.
Bitch ain't got a care. Look how
Look at
long
him.
he is. That bitch all the
Look
way
at
up
him.
under the shit he's long,
nigga
man.
found that shade, didn't
Right?
Oh yeah, he gonna find that shade. He chilling too, man. He chilling,
Looking like
man.
he
He
at the
love it.
beach and shit.
Yeah, nah, that's what's up.
That's my boy, man. I said, let me bring him out and bring him over here to the old neighborhood where he was. I raised him over here before I took him to the yard. That motherfucker
Shout
walked
out
in the
Team
house.
Mike, man. Shout out Team Mike.
Shout out Team Mike. Cracking is cracking.
Yes,
You know what I'm
sir.
saying? The shit is real, man. Ain't no flutes around here. The shit is real,
Definitely,
man.
definitely.
They getting the food ready.
Yes, it is.
The
Cracking
shit is
is
real, man.
I just like seeing the bloodline progressing, you know.
beautiful.
I
Yes.
think that's the most important thing, that the bloodline continues to progress to the
Hey,
next, so
hey,
that
but
when
how
we're
do it
gone,
feel?
somebody else can enjoy them. You know, I mean,
How do
somebody
it?
thought enough about us to keep the dogs
Yeah.
in a good enough shape so that we can enjoy them. So our job is to carry the torch so that other people can enjoy them, you know, like just like we're
For
enjoying them,
years
not
to come. Yeah.
some watered down
It's only
version of
right.
it.
It's only right,
Interna-
bro.
international. These dogs are international, bro.
Yeah, I'm trying to work on getting these pictures right so I can get my shots up.
Sexy know how to pose.
Now those last ones are raiding though. Those joints is nice.
Great.
Joints is nice,
Yeah,
man. He's the ghost. That boy
Yes.
is the ghost.
The real
bro.
James St. Patrick.
Everybody in the neighborhood say, damn. Everybody in the neighborhood say, damn, that's the
Vito.
same
That's the
puppy.
real St. Patrick.
The real James St. Patrick.
What the hell saw it? He fell asleep after
Great.
his
I hit
turkey
him up.
leg.
I
Great
don't
is the
know. I
mother.
text him.
My
Hit that
whole
like,
lower
y'all.
back
Hit
and
that like.
calf is
He
hurting
might be
from
at
Full
work
dog a
though.
bone.
Yeah, let's do that.
Shit, everything should be closed today.
Mike Dan, Hemi, musician.
Yeah.
Bub Johnson, RBG.
Come here.
Yes, sir.
Salute,
J80
brother.
Priest, Salute.
Wampas.
Hey, man, y'all get
Bloodthirst,
them grills going.
Dino.
Getting them hot dogs and sausage, man. Y'all get everything going today, man. Enjoy
Yes.
yourself. You know, you don't got to
Itchy,
do too much.
Quick
And
FC.
stay flunky junkie free.
Constant pressure. What up?
My brother.
Just get it, man. We
Hey,
waking
bro,
bacon.
I used to think it was cool, right? Like letting the dog, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
When you walking the dog, this motherfucker pulling everywhere and shit, right?
oh nah.
Bro,
Yeah.
listen. But listen,
That's how she do. She chilling right
Ray.
now, but on the way back home, she gonna pull because she know we going home.
Well, look, I ain't tripping off a little dog, right? But like Raiden,
He
bro,
gonna pull a muscle for you.
listen, bro. You gotta, bro. My lower back, my calves, my shins, dog, my knees,
Bruh.
like
I made a
everything is on
dog do that,
fire, bro.
Prophet.
Everything, bro.
Hey, hey,
He
Prophet.
done worked you out.
Hey,
Bro,
Prophet, I was walking a grown dog and a pup, and the pup just started dragging, right? He didn't
Hell
want to
yeah.
walk, and that shit was tiring me out. So I hooked his ass to the older dog and made that bitch drag his ass home.
That's some shit I would do. Man. Fucking Bank getting his workout though.
Shoot,
now
they used to be mad as
I
fuck.
had to tighten down on that leash. You got to tighten down on
Yeah.
that leash, and I made him. You know what I'm saying? I worked his ass out. By the time I got them pictures, he was about that motherfucker about tired, bro. Like shit, he was
Tired
having to
tongue
drag
all
all.
out and shit.
Yeah, he had to drag all 230 of me for for a half a mile. Cause I got tired of that shit, bro. This nigga was just dragging shit out of me.
Shorty had to have a fat ass. She didn't even get out the car to go to the mailbox. She reached out the window.
You know, out there fishing.
Hey, she saw me and put one leg out and reached out the window.
Maybe she one legged.
Or you over there
Oh
staring
no.
like a creep, and you made her nervous.
Right.
Cause you gotta let her get out.
Stranger danger.
Yeah, you gotta let her get
Cause
out.
she pulled up, tinted up. You got all that tint on your shit. You need to see who the fuck you is.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Then she swung her leg out the car. Now I'm looking at like, oh, it's a shorty. You know what I mean?
Bruh, I remember one day I was riding and this bad bitch was surrounded by a bunch of dudes. Bro, that bitch pulled out a Glock and had everybody in that parking lot running.
Sound like some Detroit shit.
That was Clear Creek. What up, man? Salute, brother.
Bro, and the motherfuckers look like they was in the Olympics, bro. Usain Bolt. Man.
Hello.
Shit. That sure is some Detroit shit. My man Skilla Baby took a shot to the head riding down 8 Mile.
Yeah, he was from out there, huh?
Yeah. His girl actually used to dance at my club. She bad too. His girl used to dance at my club. My girl Vanna, aka Jessica Rabbit.
I gotta be honest. These are the things that happen when you 20 something and you get put on a hood.
Yeah.
100, bro. You know what it is though? These motherfuckers be beefing. The city's small. Detroit ain't that big. I mean, it's a big city, but it's not big. Everybody know everybody. You posting up flyers. You going to these clubs. You always on 8 Mile. You always on 7 Mile. You always on 6 Mile. They know you're low.
Now, you missed what I said. I said that's what happens when you get put on the hood at 20 something.
Yeah. At a young age, just being young and dumb, being out there.
But now that's kind of old to get put on the hood.
Yeah, there you go. You're missing what I'm saying.
Kind of old. Like you get put on the hood at.
You would have known not to be skating down 8 Mile, because that went you got to back street it, bro. You got to back street it. These are the things you learn as you coming up young. You feel me?
Yeah. That went over my head. I take it.
And he openly admitted that
just sliding down 8 Mile.
Yeah, he's just riding through. See, I guess he from 6 Mile. He beefing with these 8 Mile dudes, and he was going through their hood, shooting music videos and trying to like put
on like I'm over here on these niggas' turf. Basically,
another dog.
They put belt to ass.
That's stuff you do when you first get put on. You feel me?
Yeah, I don't get it though. He been put on.
He said it openly in the interview. He didn't get put on to after like 21 or something. 22, whatever age he said in the interview.
I remember him at the club. He used to come to the club all the time. He used to be with them.
Sada Baby and them?
Not Sada. Teamy Side Boys.
Oh, all right.
What's going down, fellas?
Hey, Supreme calling y'all out again.
What's going on, family?
Slow motion.
Hey, y'all gonna take Supreme's challenge, man.
We gotta take them seriously first.
Somebody gotta put belt to ass. Hey, hold up.
Hey man, Turbo right now ready for a stack off at any moment.
Shit. We ain't even see that.
Historical.
Damn. Is that Capito?
Memorial Day breeding.
In the making.
Yeah.
Memorial Day breeding. Borderland, break it down for us.
History.
Break the bloodline down
This is the
for us.
son of Solo Joe. This is my Martinez bitch.
Oh shit. We having another raffle? He said not this time. I know that laugh. These special right here.
Holy shit.
Private stop.
Going down.
Look at him. That motherfucker got shit. Bro. He almost gray.
Yeah, excuse the background.
He a big boy.
Yeah, break it down, gang.
All right, man. So Banshee, he's a son of Solo Joe, so that's that chop top real tight. That's Andy Cat to BB Red, and she's the mother of the last pups I had from the Martinez stuff. So she's Martinez, El Diablo Negro, and Banjo. So this is gonna be
that's Ganja Mama. Whatever her name is.
Ganja's half sister.
Got you.
Hey man, I got one thing to say though. Hey Borderland, I enjoy your shows, man. I was listening to you yesterday, breaking down your Keyless dog, breaking down everything. Y'all go check the boy out. But keep cooking, brother.
Go sub the Borderland, bro. You gonna learn some shit.
Too.
Hey man, we just getting started. I'm gonna go down the line of introduction, and then we're gonna break it down. I put up some videos of breedings and all of that.
You should come down to the show down here, Breezy.
Huh? I didn't hear you.
Bring one of your dogs. You should come down here for the show. Bring one of your dogs.
When is it? It's next month,
on Saturday.
Oh,
Saturday. Yeah.
That nigga said Saturday.
Yeah. I mean, I've been talking about it for a minute, though.
I know you have.
He been telling us about it.
I slept on it. I actually went.
Yeah. He been telling us about it. To his defense, he been telling us about it.
I slept on it, brother. I won't make it Saturday.
It's all good. There's gonna be another one. I think in September too.
Okay, September I could do it. I
think that one's a bigger one though. In September.
Okay, even better.
Yes, sir.
Let's see
Even
another
better.
dog.
There you go.
Yeah, he getting tired now, Vito.
Nah,
Or
she
she.
good.
Vito getting
No,
it
I'm talking
in,
about for
man.
Puller.
Yeah, so getting it in.
Nah, she still that little small dog over
Yeah,
there.
she got it.
Old man tied up nice too. He's been holding on for a minute.
He just want that motherfucker to shrink back down.
Yeah.
He talking about, I got my rocks.
That's that epic, man. That
Yes.
ooh-wee.
Yeah. I post. Hold on, but I'm gonna send you the
Live
thread.
in real time.
If you can see the structure, you see the conformation. It's real.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh
They
when
yeah.
say
he's
get your
standing
game up.
strong, when he's standing mean, this ain't no joke. Now he out of there.
MAGA.
There you go.
Make America game again.
Supreme's ready for that smoke.
Supreme ain't ready for that smoke, man.
Hey man, it ain't no hard feelings, man. Hey, how y'all veterans day doing? Y'all feeling blessed this morning?
Bless,
A
brother.
wonderful
Yeah,
Memorial
yeah,
Day.
man.
That's
Wonderful
all I
Memorial
want
Day,
y'all to.
man.
That's all I want y'all to have, man. Vito too, man. I want him to have a good Memorial Day too, man. Make sure y'all, goddamn it, rub on them
Yeah.
dogs today too, man. I'm gonna
Yeah.
let y'all know it's all about the dogs with me, baby.
Keep scratching,
So,
baby boy.
yes,
I
sir.
got one more. I got one more digital dog show I could do before this breeding. And then when y'all, and then when y'all see what I'm breeding this bitch to, y'all gonna be scratching y'all head. But like I said, I got one more. We could do something in July, just to, you know what I'm saying, just to do something, man. You know, we ain't even gotta
Man,
talk shit.
who you breeding to, man?
You ever heard of Red Bull Junior?
No, shit. Buck, you heard of that, Buck?
You ever heard of
Okay.
Champion? You ever heard of Champion Red Bull Junior? Or his dad Red Bull?
I heard
Yeah,
of Red Bull.
it ain't a
Yeah, I heard.
cracking dog.
His son. I'm breeding to a son of his son, so it's pretty. It's tight. It's very good and tight. I'm gonna do my outcross first, then I'm gonna
Hey,
put
I
that
just
bolero
threw
back
your
on top of
pedigree
it.
up in the chat.
What's the reason in going that
Okay.
way, Supreme? Why
Okay.
you ain't get cracking, bro?
I want a little bit. I want the dog to be just like her. I just want the bone distance to be a little bit bigger. And then I pulled up to dude and seen the offspring, and seeing that all the offspring was bigger than the dad anyway, and they had the bone with it. So I just want a little
Some
bit more
extreme
bone.
carver, baby.
Shit, she got enough of that. I'll buy a carver, dog. I ain't gonna lie, I do like carver.
Yeah, Carver's nice.
Yeah, that
I'm really
Carver
trying
ain't
to.
playing,
I'm really,
boy.
I'm really trying to get her to knock this motherfucking
Hey,
tree down. I'm
everything,
tired of this motherfucker.
everything nice when you get it from the right person. You get it from the right people and they got it right and they're doing the right thing.
It's all about the
Diggy,
Nah, I
what's
dog.
happening,
stand on
bro?
that.
Yeah, he get trifling like that.
What Borderland just put in the Borderland? What page you just put in there?
That's the pet of this breed.
Okay.
I don't see it.
Borderland like a little mad scientist, man.
Yes, he is.
Hey, he
Yeah.
cooking it. He was cooking it, man. That Achilles
Oh yeah.
shit. He told him about the about how you had a different plan, but you took it back to the Achilles. Shit.
Yeah.
Them some of
I'll
the
listen
most
to everything, boy.
beautiful
I'm
dogs
listening.
I've seen. I ain't gonna lie. Breezy doing his thing.
We're gonna make it
What,
happen.
boy?
Still holding strong. Come on, boy.
Look at
Yes,
this little
sir.
crazy
Yeah, that's
motherfucker.
Carver on Carver, man.
Yeah.
It's Carver on Carver on
You got
Carver
a
on Carver.
name. There got to be a male in there named
Yup.
Maurice.
Maurice.
Yeah.
Cause that right there, yes,
Check out
Legendary.
that
sir.
Pat Paula dog, man.
Bro,
That's all set.
Yeah, quick. That was a little 15-pound weight vest.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
yeah, let me well I think I'll get done checking bro shit out. This the male I'm breeding, so I just threw that motherfucker in there. Like I said, I ain't kennel blind. And, you know, you do got spectrums, and you got the homies on this side of the spectrum. You got the homies on this side of the spectrum. They might not always agree. They might disagree. They might don't like each other. But
Right.
shit, this is probably a good reason. So I'm gonna go breed to that shit. So there y'all go. That's what I'm breeding to.
Where'd you
Hey man,
find this cat?
long as you
Where'd
know
you
the
find
camp
this cat at?
and
This
you know.
shit is right underneath my nose. Like what they say, where you find when you find good dogs, where you find it, right underneath my nose, bro. This
So you
whole
breathe
time.
to it because
Y'all hold
it's
up. Let
close
me
to
put him
you.
back
Nah,
up.
that's not why. That's not why I breathe to him, bro. You just asked where he was at.
Yeah, we
You
talking
know
about
what I'm
bone
saying? Like
density
I'm
and
saying,
stuff.
like why is this a good? You know what I'm saying? Like how
Yeah,
you
what you
pick this
looking to get
dude?
out the breeding? What you getting out the
I can't
breeding?
really say. I really can't say all that on here.
Okay. What's understood
You
don't
gonna
have to
need
be
to
explained.
explain.
Okay. But you know, like I said, I'm gonna do my outcross first, and then I'm gonna come back with the bolero. It's gonna be a nice peanut butter jelly sandwich with the crust off and the bread gonna be toasted, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Just some nice dogs. Everybody deserves some nice dogs, don't they? Especially if you take care of them shits.
Hell yeah. Come on, get back.
Hey, you know, you gotta do
Y'all
what you
click.
gotta do, man.
Y'all click on that shit yet? Click on that shit.
Yeah, I'm about
I'm
to.
coming right
Bug
I'm putting
City.
her back up real quick.
Gotta roll me one. Let me roll me one, fellas.
Go on, bust that up before Bug City.
Are you
Hey,
talking about
hey,
busting
Prop.
there.
open
Hey,
like you did the
Jazzy.
breeding already?
Hey, Prop.
Nah, well, me and dude already, me and dude
Yeah,
already in cahoots.
like
He told me
I
to
put it
just
on the screen, goddamn it. Now do the breeding now, you know, because the last one
listen.
I
Y'all know
put, that
I ain't
breed's
do.
actually in the oven now, you know.
You
Buck
know
gotta
I ain't do
run
the
quick.
last breeding. I
Hey,
couldn't
Buck, you
I
gotta
couldn't
run quick
perform that
on that
last
shit,
breeding
man.
because shit, she was acting the ass, and then I drove a long way,
Oh,
and
come on,
I
man.
wasn't properly prepared. It's my fault.
What
I
you
went
trying to
out
get the
there. I should
cone
have been out
for,
there
bro?
for a whole weekend.
Yeah,
I just feel like you could have stuck something better, bro.
it happens, but I'd be like, man, fuck it. Bring me the most difficult motherfucker ever, and I'll
Hell
breed
yeah.
this motherfucker by
Yeah, that's
myself
it
with
right
no
now.
help. How about that?
Like Buck Krabby next.
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
shit,
It's like a
like I
motherfucker
said,
that know how to wrestle a pig. Like you, if you know these dogs, you know these dogs. I know these dogs.
Hey, what's up with that Disney bloodline? I don't even know if I'm saying it right.
I don't
Yeah, now
know.
this I like this pedigree.
and then like I said,
Red Bull.
I
Call it
pulled up
Red
to bro
Bull.
crib, and I got a chance to look at some of the offspring, right? You know what I'm saying? He let me pull some of the offspring out the kennel, and
Yeah,
we
he
got to
looks
walking some
good.
of
In
them and
your
shit.
own little coop.
Yeah, no, I like it.
I'm about to roll me one and chop it up with the fellas.
You got a lot of, you know, a lot of Red
I
Boy
gotta go get
Jocko,
me a
Bolio,
cigar.
Tombstone.
Oh, Lord.
Looks like it could be like a 50-50,
See?
somewhere around there. 50-50, somewhere. Maybe a little more Red Boy Jocko, just a hair.
I gotta go to
Cause of
7-Eleven.
The Bella and her daughter.
You said what?
You got Bella down there, but you got Bella too. I think that's Bella. Them the same Bellas. The Titan Kennels Bella and that Bella.
Oh no,
And then
I read pedigrees. I saw that before I put it on the screen.
yeah.
I read these things. But now you
Nah,
just
I
get a
bet.
little more, a little hair more, not much of the
Nah,
you know, the Red Boy
nah.
Jocko.
I did get a
Man, I
chance
had a
to
question too,
pull
man. I
some of
should have
them dogs out the kennel with them. There must have looked some big. Now, in comparison to the father, which is the dog you're looking at now, all his offspring was taller than him and longer than him. He had about 5 of them on the yard, and we got to pulling the motherfuckers out. They're pretty strong, pretty nice
Yeah,
dogs.
but just because he long, that could have been the mom that was throwing that. You
He
know what I'm
had the
saying?
mom there. She was short too. You want to see her? The mama was little too, bro. I ain't gonna catch you. The mama was this same size.
Oh, that's a good looking thing, man.
Yes, sir. Hey,
So hopefully in the
I
future,
ain't mad at it. I
I
won't
get
be
to see
mad
y'all
at it.
at some shows, man, with the offspring.
you
Well, they
know,
say everything is a crapshoot, you know. So, shit, I won't be mad at taking that shot on some
yeah.
shit like that.
How
Maybe
much?
that dog producing
How much you paying
Marisols and
for the
shit.
stud
Who
fee?
knows?
You never
You
know,
never
yeah.
know.
You never know. You never know.
He probably got ADBA chains like a motherfucker. You know, you
Hey, shit, I'm
never
ready.
know.
I'm ready for the gamble, man.
How
Work,
much you
girl,
got to
work,
pay on
girl.
the stud fee?
Oh, he gave me a discount once I pulled up to him. We had a cup of coffee or shit and kicked it for a while. I think he originally was charging like a stack, but then I wasn't trying to get no discount or nothing like that. Once we got to feel each other out a little bit, he just said bring him 750.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Shit, ain't
So
nothing wrong
now
with that.
so now
The
we
damn
get to it. It was
bad.
When did
convenience
the bitch
and
come in
price.
heat?
What'd you say?
When did the bitch come in heat?
She should come in here at the end of August.
No.
Yeah, I'm looking at the offspring. It looked like they got just 1 litter.
Yeah, he had that motherfucker at the crib.
This last one that was put up is they should be probably 2 months old.
You might not want to go nowhere, baby. You might want to rest.
They
You see.
bred real good,
Let him
but
rest.
the other one is just 1 litter.
Yeah, he almost bit my
But he
motherfucking hand
bred
off,
tight
man.
though. He bred real tight, especially crossing it up.
Oh
He
yeah,
might
you never know what you
he
get from
might
them
get something
crosses, man.
good.
Them crosses,
Never
it be
know.
some good shit.
So it pretty much is gonna be that the red boy jungle boy tombstone on top of some Eli Carver. Then I'm gonna probably slap that probably later on in the future. I don't know. I'm trying to hit some of these ADBL shows for some of you good fellas, man, with the offspring. That's what I'm really trying to do with the offspring.
Hey man, you gotta hit him with the mainspring first. You know,
Yeah.
I know it sounds doable with the offspring, but it's like shit. Who if the mama ain't shit, what make you think the puppy's gonna be something?
Put it out.
But shit, I'm glad the mama something then.
I'm not saying she ain't shit, but you know, you should be cleaning up with her first. Don't think like
Ah, well, the you I just every time I do want to go to a show, bro, it's just life just be life, and bro, some shit that happen. A whole bunch of shit been happening, and I just been trying to get my shit back flat. When life just be going up and down, and you really ain't got time to be going nowhere. That's why I be really been doing the digital dog shows. They got the Michigan show though, so I know for sure I can hit that motherfucker when they hit that bitch back. But that shit, I just be so busy, bro. Shit, I'm grateful I got time to work the damn dog out and feed her right
You
and get
got
her attention.
temperament, man.
yeah, that's what's up.
Be having
Temperament.
so much.
You
Nigga,
know,
this
got to
dog
be the
keep me
total
from.
package.
Nigga, these dogs keep me from going crazy
Yeah,
sometimes, bro.
that boy
Who up
just
for this
saw a
dog fight
Dalmatian.
with?
He wasn't looking crazy. I had to tell him just chill, man.
Yeah, yeah. Promise if I ain't had this dog, I'd have been crashed out a long time ago.
Yeah, man. Hey,
So
Crashed out how? How a dog stop you from crashing out?
Shit. To be honest, bro, like a dog with her, it's like she could smell. I don't want to use the wrong word, like pheromones, not like that, but like she could smell me when I'm having a real fucked up bad day. And the way she just present herself after acknowledging the fact that I got a fucked up bad day, it's like she just say fuck whatever she was doing, and she on my hip. Like if I'm in the basement doing something, she at the top of the steps waiting on me.
Oh
You see what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah,
She
yeah,
not.
yeah. That's why I fuck with dogs. I leave everybody in the house to go fuck with the
Is
dog.
that
You
rating
feel me?
right there?
It's really,
Especially
it's
after
really
a
a
bad day. Yeah.
yeah, bro. Come on, bro. Like emotional support animal, bro. I look at these motherfuckers like real life emotional support animal, bro. Like you lose somebody or somebody do some shit to you and you ain't trying to go to jail and you get to go home and you roll up that blunt, that motherfucker's just sitting up with his head on your lap or something or your foot.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. A human to judge you. The dog just like, oh no, let me make him feel better.
Yeah, yeah.
That shit be crazy. You
And
know,
shit, we
it's
as
baby
we as
face
humans,
gangster, Raiden.
we'll fucking make some fucked up mistakes. The dogs really ain't making no fucked up mistakes like that.
Holla Cracking Kennels if you want to get some real red pork or some Oreo tombstone.
Yeah. Now they don't. Somebody's echoing. You
Yeah, learn one day.
you never
What's
know a
up,
gift
bro?
horse. You know, if it's the motherfucker staring you in the face, man. I said that years ago on a video. You never know. Like a motherfucker really gotta be like dead and shit, you know, before a motherfucker be like, yeah, man, that was a great breeder and shit. You know, accessibility makes it dullens, you know, when you're real and transparent and accessible, people don't value you, right? It's until you get on this other level and then you're not as accessible, then they'll appreciate, you know, what you do and what you bring to the community. So no, it just takes time.
That's why
It
they
takes
say the
time.
greatest revenge
But
is
by then
success.
the price gonna be way up. I mean, it's gonna be astronomical.
The
It
best
needs to
revenge
be
is
all that.
success.
You know, it's gonna be way up. And then you acting funny, right? That's how it starts. See, I like to call it out before. Like, damn, he act
What they
funny
say?
as fuck. Oh,
Yesterday's
Marshall, man,
price ain't today's price.
he think he no. I don't think nothing. You know,
Hey, what they say? Yesterday's price ain't today's price.
nah.
Hey, who
That's
got the
why
background?
It's they whole business is in the bag.
You
Gotta
ain't getting
learn.
in trouble, is you? Mute your shit.
No, that's wifey on the phone with her cousin. You know how they do.
Oh, okay.
Oh
Oh yeah,
yeah,
they
yeah, yeah.
they talking.
Hey,
Yes,
La Boy,
sir.
when you hollered at Cracking, how did Turbo come out for you? How you working out for you, man?
Hey man, y'all can see, man. He's just a beautiful specimen. At 10 months old, he ain't even coming to his own yet. You know what I'm saying?
that
The motherfucker
motherfucker
got teeth.
perfect.
The motherfucker got mouth like a saber-toothed tiger at 10 months old.
That motherfucker built, look, everything perfect.
And I
That's
had
Level.
because that
Tropico out
dog,
in the river yesterday.
his daddy got, you know, 6-7 litters on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Dogs that's 3.5, 4 years old and shit. You know, 3
That's
years
working out
old and
just fine. That's doing good. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
That's more of the man. It's just like in the hood, dog. You know, you go. I hate to. Well, I love to bring this up because I always translate everything from the days in the hood because you learn so much.
Yes,
You know,
sir.
but you want to go get that dope from the guy that you've seen
Straight drop.
multiple good transactions, no matter if it was your homies at first. Hey man, where you get that from? Such and such. You talk to another dude later on. Hey man, where you get that from? Pretty soon it's like
Put your stamp.
it's something in common. It's like, damn, okay, there's some consistency with this, you know.
It's stamped. Yes, sir.
Damn
It's
right.
cool. You could go
Damn
give
right.
the guy your money that never did it. Here, go give it to him. It might work out great, but it might
You
not.
want to better your chances, man. You know,
Right.
You want the product, you don't want the
instead of
flower.
having damn 8 bullets in your gun, you want to have a 16. You know what I'm saying? You got a better chance of hitting your target for someone who's known for hitting the target. If you know what I'm saying.
Right.
You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Who
I'm
you
gonna put
want?
my
Who you
money in
want
my
to
face.
shoot it? Who you want to shoot the ball?
Exactly. I'm gonna
Anthony
put my
Edwards,
money
a
in his
good
face.
shooter. I think he outshot Steph this year in the 3. But who do you want to shoot your 3 for you? Stephen Curry or Anthony Edwards?
You want Stephen Curry?
Yeah,
Neither
that's
one. I want
the young
Halliburton
light
shooting that
skinned fella.
motherfucker. Halliburton shooting that motherfucker.
See, you
Halliburton
tripping
laid down
too.
like a
You
motherfucker
tripping
last
too.
night, though. He
Because
laid
Halliburton,
down like a
I'm
motherfucker
standing
last
up
night.
straight.
Nah,
I'm
it's
standing
he
straight
proven.
up.
Steph proven.
now that's he proved the point though that he'll go with Halliburton.
Yeah.
I'll go with Anthony Edwards over Halliburton.
I'm
Yeah.
going with Steph. I'm going with Steph over all of them because this guy he done it
Neat.
over and over and over again.
I feel like
This ain't no 1 year
Neesmith could lock.
thing. This ain't no 2 year thing. This consistency. This consistency is over years and years of doing it.
Yes, decades.
You know what I'm saying?
Decades.
And still doing it.
I'm
Damn
going
near
Craig
decades in
Hodges.
Steph's case. Steph been in the league 15, 16 years, bro.
I'm going Craig Hodges.
I'm still going Steph Curry.
Yeah, I'm going Steph. That nigga off balance shot, all types of shit, bro.
Man,
Yeah, he
Steph's
do.
throwing
He'll
it from
go.
the tunnel. I seen him throw some. I think that shit's got to be fake, bro. Like
When
He'll
the
this
go,
guy's
but
motherfucker
we
shoot, when
throwing
the
from the
motherfucker
tunnel.
when the motherfucker shoot the
motherfucker throw
ball
with
and
his
turn
eyes
his
closed
head,
2 miles
when
away.
when the motherfucker shoot the ball and turn his head and run back down the court
Hey,
before the
shut
ball
up.
even get anywhere in the rim, that's the motherfucker I want shooting my shot because
And
we
that's
know that
what
this
War
one.
Pony's doing. And that's War Pony too. He shoots
Who was
that
that
ball
barking?
and he turns around and he ain't even off mic.
Oh, I thought we had a problem.
He don't
let me
even
see here.
have Mike in his pedigree at all. But he turn
Let
Let me see
around
here.
That's
and that
Rose, ain't
ball's
it?
going through the net.
You got to pick somebody that's in the playoffs, not shooting your shot, not nobody that ain't in the playoffs.
No,
Oh
see,
no, this ain't
you
just for
worried
this year.
about the hype.
We talking about
I need the
overall.
model. I need the model of consistency.
Shit, the
I
hype,
need
the
the
hype was
model.
the same
We
last year
talking
for the
about somebody who
Pacers.
already
Shit,
won championships. These boys ain't won no ship yet. They
shit,
still trying to reach one. This motherfucker here, I'm
everybody in
talking
the
about already
playoffs,
won four.
everybody in the playoffs right now ain't won no nigga. The Knicks ain't won no chips since '73.
Man, that
Like
shit last night pissed me off.
everybody in that motherfucker right now is gonna be putting on for their shit for
Yeah,
first
Niggas was
time on a
whoever
down.
real
win
long
right now,
time.
it's gonna be big
Yeah.
for their city. I say that.
Niggas was
Whoever win one
down
out of
20.
these 13, it's gonna be real big. Cause Minnesota never made it to the conference. I mean, never made it to the NBA finals.
Yeah.
OKC never won it. I don't think Indiana never won it. I don't know if Reggie Miller
Minnesota
ever
ain't
made
gonna
it to the
get there.
finals.
Yeah,
Minnesota
the
You know
did.
what I'm
Knicks,
saying? And
the
Knicks
East
ain't won
Con
one
like
since Willis Reed.
the Knicks and the Pacers was just stopping people like Allen Iverson and shit like that from getting that shit.
We need to have a watch
Yeah, but we
party.
moved the goalpost totally.
Yeah.
Game
We
come on
Oh
in
moved
no,
we
I'm
30
moved
still
the
minutes.
going. I'm still
goalpost.
going with Self. I'm still going with Self because he done it. He's proven. And we just saw the motherfucker did in the goddamn Olympics. The motherfucker took over the whole Olympics and pulled that shit out for America by his damn self.
Stephen Curry is bar none the greatest shooter that we've ever seen.
Ain't
The
nobody
greatest
gonna
shooter ever had
argue
a
that.
heartbeat, man.
Second is Reggie Miller.
I don't
Ain't
know,
nobody
for
gonna argue that shit.
I don't know.
You
You
got
can
Ray
argue
Allen up there, Reggie Miller, Larry
I don't
Bird,
know,
but
man.
Nah,
everybody
nah.
knows who first
Steph
is.
is
However,
way Steph's
we know
way
it's gonna
Everybody
come
knows
down
who
to
Al
a
first is.
ring.
Ford.
hey
like he's the
First,
Stephen
greatest
first
Curry.
is Stephen
defensive
Curry
shooter
by
we
a
ever
mile.
seen.
About Jesus though, man.
Stephen
First is
Curry is
Stephen Curry
way
by a mile.
hotter than
He's the
He
greatest
said like
regular
Jesus.
season shooter.
SJ.
Is he the greatest
When you
playoff
got
shooter? Because
when you the motherfucker that done changed the whole game till you got motherfuckers jacking up threes everywhere just because they
nah,
think
nah, I'm talking about
they do.
that. That's just like saying LeBron is the greatest of all time. When you are, but you're not the greatest player to ever touch the court, though. You see what I'm
Listen,
saying?
who
saying
LeBron?
Steph Curry is the
See,
greatest
here
shooter
we
is the truth.
go. Here
That
we
ain't
fucking
that
go.
ain't no
Like
fact.
Steph
Why you
Curry is
do
the
that,
greatest
Live?
It ain't
shooter.
no
Live,
Because
why
fabrication.
you do
you're the
that?
The
best.
shit's not close.
Live.
The
Hey,
shit
Live,
the
why
shit is
you
not
start
close.
to, hey, why you say something about LeBron, man? Now, but
I know. I'm throwing the comparison. I'm throwing the comparison. It's just the same.
he
Hey,
You know what I'm
said
saying? It's like
Buck said
yeah,
LeBron.
LeBron
you're the
wouldn't be
Here we
best
nothing without
go.
shooter,
J.R.
but
Smith.
you're not the best. You feel
Hey, listen,
I
man.
get on
Hey,
that.
man. Hey,
Hey, I took shots,
hey, we
man.
ain't
I'm
gonna get into that
from
on this
Michael
Memorial
Jordan
Day.
era.
Hey, we is not gonna get into that on this
Look,
Memorial
Yes,
Day.
we is.
y'all
We
We
forget
ain't
about
gonna
though.
do
to.
that today on Memorial Day.
KD,
Hey,
Curry,
No, we
hey, I
not.
slam
Hey,
dunk that
KD.
shit.
This the Buck show. Yes, we
before there
We
is.
was
is not gonna
Steph
do this shit on
Curry,
Memorial Day, man.
before there
I'm
was
gonna have
We
Steph
to
is
go
not
with
Curry,
gonna
Reggie
there
do none
was
of this
Miller,
shit
Drazen
dog.
on Memorial
Petrovic.
Day.
Y'all
I'm gonna
forgot about
celebrate
him.
the best, the most clutch. Game on the
Oh,
line.
Reggie Miller.
Man,
Game on the
Drazen
game on
line.
the
Petrovic.
line. I want the ball in Michael Jeffrey Jordan
Don't
hand.
forget about Jesus,
No, I'm
man.
talking about like we
Or
talking about
Kobe
3-point
Bryant.
shooters. We talking about 3-point
Jesus
shooters. Like
Collinsworth.
he said, the greatest shooter.
3-point
Like
shooter,
yeah,
man. Stephen Curry is the greatest 3-point shooter
no,
ever. This
listen,
motherfucker got motherfuckers
yes,
jacking
Okay,
up
all
and
right,
down
all
the
right, all
court.
right, all
No,
right.
I
This
don't
Listen,
agree,
motherfucker
we
changed the
Labo.
got
whole game.
The
He
we
greatest
got
changed the
one
3-point
whole
shooter
point.
pop
game.
ever
it
is
off.
Craig
Quit popping
Hodges.
off. You chain
Hey,
popping.
check the
Quit
Craig
popping
scenario,
off.
fellas.
Hodges. What
It's
the
not
Check
fuck
this
are
out,
we
close.
fellas.
talking
Check the
about?
The
scenario.
3-point
Just throw it
the
in
Let me
there.
give you
3-point
a
shooting,
scenario. Let me
the
give you a
3-point shooting
scenario.
shit. The
Calm
3-point shooting
down,
shit is
dog.
not close.
Calm down. I don't disagree. He is, It's
but
not
not in
cake,
the
bro.
playoffs though.
Not in the
Let me
playoffs.
set the scenario
I'm
up.
talking about period. I'm talking
It's
about
one
shooting the
point
basketball.
5 seconds
I
left on
would
the
have
But
put
clock.
In the
what are
Joe
we
over
playoffs.
talking
and
about?
put Bron
LeBron
in there,
James
Jay,
went
at the
to
three.
fucking 8, 9 championships in a row, and you're trying to say that not in the playoffs. So what the fuck was he winning?
He said Steph Curry not the best
No,
3-point shooter in the
I'm
playoffs.
talking about Steph Curry. Like Steph Curry's the greatest shooter, but in the playoffs, we done seen him come up short, and we've seen people that do better in
He
the
got
playoffs.
4 rings. He got
I
4.
get
Name
you.
somebody that
Listen,
did better
Well,
listen.
that
no,
got more
See,
rings than
see,
Steph.
see, Steph so
we
good.
ain't taking
People
it. We
want
ain't
him
taking
to go
it
down
away.
and make
Robert
every team.
Horry.
Fuck
Robert
Robert
Robert.
Horry.
Horry.
I ain't gonna say
Robert
he
Horry
bad.
Yeah,
came up
Robert was
clutch.
just on some good teams,
Robert
bro.
Robert
Horry came
Horry
up
Tell
stay
him,
clutch.
his
Joe.
ass in the
Robert
He
Horry
corner and
had
ain't
shoot
Ray
carry.
Allen.
the ball,
Robert
dog.
Horry ain't
Allen
carry
played.
no
Man,
team
put these
nowhere.
stats up like we pulling
Robert
heads up.
Horry ain't carried. Robert Horry was in the face of no team that he played
No, he
with.
didn't.
The
J.R.
man
Smith.
came off the bench and made
Big
some
shot
clutch
Stephen
by.
shots,
Curry,
and he was a good
Stephen
3-point
Curry would
shooter.
take that shit
J.R.
94
Smith.
feet on you and
Big
Michael
shoot
shot
it
J.R.
from
by.
Jordan didn't care
Smith.
whether it was from 3 or a dunk when the game was on the line. I'm gonna go with Jay. MJ is the greatest shooter of all
Yes,
time.
sir.
1.5 seconds left on the clock. You dishing the ball to
Oh yeah,
MJ?
yeah. If I need a
That's the
bucket, I
only
want to ball
person
in Michael
you
Jeffrey
want.
Jordan hand. If I need a bucket, if I
Yes,
need a
You see
sir.
what
bucket,
I'm
I
saying?
want
But he's
Michael
not the
Jeffrey Jordan
greatest. So,
hand,
like,
Who you
yeah,
and then
dishing the
maybe
Steph
ball
throw.
to?
Curry has the record.
1.5 left.
What about Kobe though?
That's why I said
Kobe
Kobe after
is the
Jordan.
Oh, I
second
hear you.
greatest player to ever play the
Yeah,
game. The first is
Yeah.
Jordan, Kobe.
Well,
LeBron
no,
don't
see,
even
No,
be
that's
in my
it
that's
top
the
ain't no
thing.
ten.
first Jordan nothing.
LeBron is
Stop
first.
it.
Like LeBron is the greatest player,
Who is
Jordan's
it,
but he's
not
Buck?
not the
fucking
best.
first.
LeBron ain't
Jordan
even in
played
the
Y'all
top
ain't
against a
gonna
ten
throw
bunch of
J.R. Smith in
players
there?
ever.
carpenters
man.
and
Listen,
plumbers
man.
and shit.
LeBron played good. LeBron played good for a long time. He's just not the greatest ever, bro. You can't get
Right.
outscored in the finals by Jason Terry and be the greatest ever. Like it just can't happen. You can't be outscored
Jay,
by
he
Jason
was
Terry
Yeah,
in
but
the
he
averaging
was
NBA
point
just in
per
the
finals and
dime
call
though.
yourself the
Listen,
possession.
greatest
listen.
ever,
Let me
dog.
get this one off. If I go to 10 finals, who cares if a nigga outscored me in one of them? Dude, what are we talking about?
He
You get
lost it though.
6 of
He
them.
lost six.
So what?
He lost
That's
He
six.
lost
coaching.
a
That
bunch
was
of them, though.
terrible coaching.
He
Nah,
lost
Eric
six. Oh,
Spoelstra,
see now, here you go with the excuses. With the
nah,
as a
that
coaching.
ain't,
rookie
that,
coach,
It
that
ain't
ain't
how
a
is
it ain't
lot.
that an
coaching.
LeBron
excuse?
dumped
He
that
came
shit.
up short in the Mavericks with the Mavericks finals. Your second finals, your first finals with the Spurs. That's a wash. That's in Cleveland.
Dwayne
Okay, they
Wade
swept
blew
you.
that shit, man. Dwayne
Nah,
Wade
Nah,
didn't want to
Dwayne
give up
LeBron
the
Wade.
gave it
team.
to
Why I can't be
Cleveland,
LeBron
bro.
blue?
Let's
He
just
had
keep
8
it
fucking
real.
points.
Listen,
LeBron had
LeBron got
8
Cleveland.
points.
listen. LeBron James blew it when he went and played with Dwayne Wade, bro. He did. He could have
He should
went
have
LeBron
stayed
got
in
Cleveland.
anywhere.
Cleveland.
He could
He
have went
lost
He
to
should have stayed in
anywhere,
Shaq on
and
Cleveland.
his
Dwayne
squad,
Wade's
right?
ass would have never got another ring again.
It don't matter. Dwayne Wade already had a ring. See, that's the difference. Dwayne Wade didn't need LeBron to get a ring. LeBron needed Dwayne Wade to get a ring.
No,
See that
LeBron could have went
you gotta remember
anywhere.
that.
LeBron
Preach,
could have
Tony.
went
You
anywhere
gotta
in the
remember that.
league. LeBron
Dwayne
could have
Wade
went
beat the same
anywhere in the
Maverick
league.
team that LeBron
I
laid
agree
down
with you, but
against.
on that one, I don't know. I agree
LeBron
with Buck
James
on
Dwayne
that.
Wade
proved
beat the
that.
same.
Listen,
What?
see, you got to stop it when I'm trying to make these points because this is gonna kill your whole argument.
No, somebody brought up
LeBron
Ray Allen
James
quick.
is the only player that proved that he can take a lottery pick team
Bando.
to the Super
Take
Bando.
him.
Bowl. I mean, to the championship right away.
Yeah.
Not have to build a couple pieces, need a few years, couple years, then you make it to the championship. Okay, that's cool.
He
LeBron
gave
James
straight
took straight up lottery pick teams that got the number one
When
pick because they was the weakest motherfucker, right?
listen, man.
LeBron James got on that team and took that team all the way to the championship the same year he got there, dog. He
but he
did
Nah,
it
did.
he didn't go to
multiple
the finals his
times.
first year.
He did that
He
shit
didn't
with
make
the
the playoffs.
Lakers.
He didn't make the
He did
playoffs his
that
first
shit
2
with
seasons in
Cleveland.
Cleveland.
He did that
He
shit
didn't make
with
the playoffs. He didn't make the playoffs his first 2 years in Cleveland when he
It
was
don't
drafted.
matter.
He didn't make the playoffs his first 2
It's
years.
not a playoff.
But I want to know, when have getting there has been the standard? When have just making it been the
You
standard?
gotta win. You gotta win.
Like making it has never been the fucking standard. Winning that
everybody
motherfucker has
don't
always
win
been the
though.
standard, man.
Everybody don't win. Just like
But
we were
damn, you can
talking
at least
about
break
who's better
even.
at shooting than Stephen Curry, and you can't name nobody that won shit that's better than him.
Ray
But
Allen.
at some, you can at least break even. You can't go 3, 4, and 6 in the goddamn
We talking
finals
about a
and say
man
you
that
better than
threw the
Michael
Nah,
ball
Jordan
like
we
and
he was
said
Jordan.
trying to
break
run.
even at least.
Nah,
Yeah,
that's
You
some people
can't
don't
go
bullshit.
even
4 and
make
That's
6
it.
in the
bullshit.
finals and say you're better
We
than the
talking
motherfucker
about a
that never
man
went to
that
game
throw the
7.
Nah, that's
ball
Luke
up and
bullshit
don't
Charles.
even
because they
wait for the
stacked
distance
all
saint.
those teams against LeBron. You watched it. They literally stacked the teams
He
He
gave him
against
started
them.
it.
hell. He
He
gave him hell.
started it.
They changed the whole
You're
He
league,
going
bro.
started
against
the super
billions
team
of
shit.
dollars of salary cap, dog. You
He
He changed
started
the
tripping.
it.
whole.
He
He
started
didn't
it.
start that. What are you talking about?
He
How did he
started the
start
super
that?
team shit.
Boston
No,
He
he
started it.
started
didn't.
the super team shit.
No, he
Why you
didn't.
ain't stay in Cleveland? Why you ain't stay your ass in Cleveland? Like Jordan stayed in Chicago and got them ass whoopings. Kobe got his ass whoopings. Why you ain't stay in Cleveland? You waited till they got a
Because they
#1
wouldn't give
pick
him no
and took
help.
Kevin
They
Love
wouldn't
from
bring him
the
no help.
Timberwolves?
LeBron's
Man,
a
Listen,
nobody has needed more help in the finals than LeBron James. Nobody averaged more than 19 points for Michael Jordan in the finals. This man got people dropping 40 points in the finals for him. How much help do you
listen,
damn need?
Two different games,
listen.
though.
Back when Michael Jordan
Man,
used to
listen.
play, the average score used to be like in the 90s.
It was
And
all
he'll have
Literally.
40. And
It
he'll
was all
have
It'd be
40.
like it'd be like 89 to fucking 92 and shit.
And
You see,
Jordan will have 40.
nowadays, niggas got that in the third quarter. So
And
you
Jordan
got
will
a
have, yeah,
whole
I
because
don't know.
nother
Garnett
30
said it was
something
harder to
points
play against Jay, though.
that they're
because
scoring
you know why?
nowadays.
You know why?
everything was
Because
different
they
though.
bitch ass ain't playing no defense. They don't play no defense. They don't play no
Listen,
defense. Everybody run down
even
and
in the
jack up
Kobe
40
era,
threes.
listen, these are real facts that are crucial, like because it's changing times, right? So even in the Kobe era, you remember Steve Nash, he played for the Suns. That was the highest scoring team in the NBA at 102 points a game. Teams are scoring 125, 130, 140 a game now.
But they opened
Why?
the
You see
game
what I'm
up.
saying?
They
Why?
opened the game
Yeah.
up. They
Why?
opened the
Because
game up.
everybody running down and
No,
jacking up.
no, the question
It's
is,
about how
There's a
many
why
lot of
aren't
shots.
rule
we looking
changes, a
at
It's
lot
this
about
of
how
into
many
injuries.
shots you can get
consideration?
up.
Why don't
It's
you
about
guys
how
look
many
at
shots
that?
you can get up now.
Hold
It's
on,
about
hold
how
on.
many shots you can get up,
It's
how many
only one
threes
thing.
you can take. They don't even
They
play
ref
defense
the
anymore.
game different. They ref the game different. They opened it up for them to shoot more threes to bring fans
No,
to the
back in
stand.
the no,
No,
listen,
man,
because
no,
back in the
no.
day, most of those guys that Michael Jordan, these are the shit that I'm saying is killers. I'm killing the argument right now. Okay. Listen,
In your mind.
Michael Jordan, the average center or power forward that Michael Jordan played with, he couldn't even get his slow ass up and down the court in today's game. The game is too fast now for Michael Jordan.
They was losing
The
this
game
when
it is,
when Chuck
and he
cost him
can't
up.
shoot.
Move.
Michael
They won't
Jordan
pull it up.
at the 3-point
Listen,
line, he's no
Listen.
better
Come on,
than
man. Carl
Jokic,
Malone.
but what
the
I'm
Hey,
saying is,
37
see
point
one thing
Jokic.
about it. See one thing
Hold
about
on,
it.
y'all.
See one thing
Carl
about
Let
it.
him
Malone.
talk.
See one
Let him
thing
talk.
about it.
Let him
That's why they
talk.
call it
LeBron.
evolution. That's why they call it evolution. The game
ref-
has evolved. You can't go back
President
and put somebody
Ewing.
in today's game without going back to their game. You can't do that shit because they wouldn't be playing that way
Well,
back in the day.
who's gonna
They
say
would be
That's
Kevin
on
why.
their
Durant
ass,
then?
That's
these
why you
little
judge it
soft
off
players
era.
today.
listen, bro.
That's why you judge it off era.
Hold
MJ
on,
dominated his era more than LeBron. Curry done dominated. Curry done beat LeBron more than LeBron done beat him in his
Yeah.
own
Hey,
fucking
listen,
era.
the
listen.
I
Kevin
don't want to hear
Durant.
about the players.
Listen,
I don't want to hear
Oklahoma
about the
City.
coaches.
Knock the
If
fuck
you
out in
go,
the
go win.
first quarter.
Go win. If you go, because my goal, he never went to a game 7 in the finals in his time in his era. Like you can't help when you're born and say, well,
Hey,
the game done
J83
changed,
got a
man.
point.
This
He
and
said
that.
it's
No, you
pointless
can't do
argument
that.
He
because
played
it's
against
different
Byron
times.
Russell. He played against
You
Byron
can't
Russell.
help when you're born.
Okay.
You can't help with.
Also,
So
Carl
what? So
Malone,
what? So what?
Damn.
20 years from now, 20 years now, you're gonna say, well, damn, LeBron
Larry
played against
Bird,
Jokic, and now we got guys
Magic
that's
Johnson.
7'9", 7'7". Oh,
No,
the game
Jokic
way
was
better now than
filthy.
it was
Jokic
back
is an
then. That's what we gonna say.
MVP. Jokic is an MVP caliber
Yo,
player.
That's what we gonna say.
Byron Russell
Jokic
is
would,
nothing. What are we
and
talking
Jokic
about?
would be Greg
So
Ostertag.
so so
Carl
why the hell
Malone
is
was
Joker
an
the
It's
MVP?
MVP.
definitely a lot
Is
Yeah,
more
Joker the
better
Michael
players
Jordan
MVP?
played
now than it
against
was
Greg
then.
Hey,
Ostertag.
can I
Yeah,
intervene?
but
Can
that's who
I
Jokic
intervene,
would be in
brother?
the
Michael
90s,
Jordan
Listen,
though.
played
man,
against Odin
Jokic
it's
crazy.
not
Polynese.
close. It's not
Michael
close, bro.
Jordan played against a nigga named Odin
Hold on.
Polynese.
Hold on,
It's not
Oh,
Buck.
close,
Let me
bro,
bro.
don't
say
do
something,
OP
Buck.
like that,
Let me
It's
say
man.
not
something,
close.
Buck. Hold on, wait. Let me say something.
And
He
Let me
said
say
Anthony
Olin
Edwards
Polynese.
did LeBron
something.
in.
It's
Odin
not
Jordan
close,
played
bro.
Polynese.
against niggas who was trying to commit. Hold on,
All we talk
wait.
about is
Jordan played against niggas. who was hitting that nigga in the air while he was in the air. Niggas was trying to get a nigga concussions.
That's
The
dumb. They still
referees just
doing that
call the
though.
They're
fouls if you
limiting
blow on a
players
nigga.
right
They
now.
That's
still
just like
doing that.
saying
That's
the
why.
drivers
That's why,
back in the
bro.
day.
That's why it go back
Oh,
to your era.
we
That's
used to
why I go
just
all the way
crash
back
the
to your era.
car.
The
Man,
Dennis
come
You
on,
Rodman
man.
cannot
and
help
all
when you
these
born.
soft players.
Cannot help when you born. You can only do what you did in your time. So you ask yourself, when Jordan played in his time, it don't matter who was out there. That's his time. That's when they was born. While LeBron hasn't dominated his era the same way if he to go. If
Exactly.
Joker
Cause he
winning the
can't cry.
MVP,
Cause he
why
can't
the
cry
hell
to the
LeBron
refs.
not winning the MVP? If he the GOAT, why he not winning the MVP? Why Joker winning the
Cause
MVP?
he too
Because
busy
Come
you
on,
crying
sat
to
man.
the
there and asked
refs.
that, and you guys
Nobody has ever
asked the
needed more help
question. Now,
in
He
can
their
is
I answer
career
40
that?
years
than
old.
LeBron
Can I
James.
answer that?
This man I played. Nobody has played with more help in their career than LeBron James, bro. Nobody has played with more
Stop
Hall of
it.
Famers, more All
Stop
Stars
it.
than LeBron James, bro.
Stephen Curry had more help than
What's up,
LeBron.
bro?
Nah.
Nah, Stephen Curry
What
beat
are we
LeBron without
talking
KD.
about?
He beat LeBron without KD. And then KD came down busting shots in LeBron's mouth. While LeBron ain't stopping. It's one-on-one, you and him. KD was busting his ass up. KD
Let's
was
not
busting his ass up, man. Let's keep it real.
KD is a better player
Come
than
on,
LeBron.
man.
Smith. Yeah,
Come on,
Shumpert.
man.
Oh, you
This man had
guys,
Kyrie
I
jumping
can't believe
42,
this shit.
saving his ass.
But
You
Then when he versus the
niggas,
best defender, nobody has ever been all team defensive and MVP scoring title. Michael Jordan did it 4
4
times.
times.
Nobody else has ever did it once.
all right,
Nobody
let me
else
kill
has
this
ever did it
KD
once. This
conversation.
shit is not
Let me
close,
kill
bro.
KD. Can I
This shit is
kill
not
KD
close, bro.
real fast? Okay. KD.
KD a sucker. He a sucker.
No. Don't try to do him
No,
in.
KD
That's your
not.
boy.
KD a better
Stick with
player
him.
than LeBron. What
Stick
Curry,
with
happened
him.
Curry,
with
my boy.
KD is he
Curry,
fell
my
into
boy.
the era. Let me switch teams. He was 1
KD,
game away at
this is something
OKC.
that
Hey, you know
KD
what that
did
bell
that
sound like?
LeBron never did.
You
This
know
is
what that
something
bell
that
sound like?
KD did that LeBron never did. And that
That,
is blow a 3-1 fucking lead.
cry to the ref,
And
like that
then
bell
go
doing.
to the team that beat you.
But you know what?
Cry to the ref. Hey,
Don't
LeBron
mention
too busy
KD in these
flopping and crying to the
conversations,
ref,
bruh.
bro.
Right.
Nigga be
KD
crying,
wouldn't
bro.
have a ring if his weak ass wouldn't have went to Golden State.
But wait.
Yeah, KD's a
Remember,
bitch.
So
I
why
KD
give
the
was
him
hell
playing
LeBron
through
left Cleveland?
the man
So
that
why
knee
the hell LeBron
injury
left
that whole
Cleveland?
series.
Why LeBron left Cleveland? Why he ain't stay in Cleveland?
Because they
When he
wouldn't
would
get
have
him no
played, he would have
help.
stayed in
He
Cleveland.
had Anderson Varejao. They had Anderson Varejao,
Man,
Julius
this nigga got an
Ilgauskas.
excuse for
Oh,
everything you can
they had
say.
Boogie Johnson, dog. What are we talking about?
And all
And,
kinds of
and
shit
KD
that
had
Golden
and
Ah!
KD
State
had
did
Russell
was
Westbrook trying to take over the game when he know he wasn't the
triple
damn
team
star.
KD, and Westbrook didn't step up. You got to remember
LeBron,
that series. That's why they
LeBron
had
had
lost that 3-1. KD was hurt. He was playing through an injury. They triple teamed him. Westbrook didn't step up.
no, KD won't hurt.
That's
KD
what
won't
happened.
hurt. No.
KD
No,
wasn't
he was.
hurt, bro. Stop
Yeah, he
that,
was
man.
playing through that ankle.
I'm
That
from Oklahoma, and we watched that thoroughly, bro. KD won't hurt. KD lost the heart, fool. He was a bitch. Russ took over and lost the game.
game
Oh,
one, he rolled his ankle.
just like a hoe, because he had already talked to them. KD's a hoe, and it don't matter how much points or championships he get, he'll forever be a hoe for leaving us like that. You should have got that
That's what
ring.
I'm saying. He was 1 game away.
Now I want OKC to win right now. I swear. I want OKC to win.
OKC is killing him right now.
To take that because we play like a team. We defense first. We got that.
Hey, that shit that KDD was a whole move, but when LeBron went to Miami and said he gonna win 6-7, that shit made it okay for KD to make that move. Back then, people
Well, no,
wasn't
that's
leaving their
because he
superstar
had
team.
Dwayne Wade. I do not
Kevin
think
Love.
he was
Kevin Love
late
was the
for
best
that.
player in Minnesota. Kevin Love was the best player in Minnesota. This man was dropping 30 and 15 on the
right,
regular.
and he couldn't stay healthy.
Best players didn't leave their team back in the day. Kevin Garnett didn't leave Minnesota till his 12th, 13th year. You know what I'm saying? He know he couldn't do it after 12 or 13 years. He ain't leave after no 4 years or no 5 years and shit like that.
LeBron left after 7 years, bruh.
He left after 7 years.
He left
Why you
after
ain't say?
7 years. Imagine if he would have left early, or if they would have gave him some help. LeBron would have been had rings. He wasted.
MJ never left.
Listen, he wasted. Really, the 2 years that they lost in Miami, they wasted that plus those 7 years in Cleveland. LeBron wasted.
Guess what? Michael Jordan didn't win a ring to after his 7th season. And every time he
Right.
got back there, he never made it to a game 7. It took him
He
7
needed
years to
help.
win his first ring
He
too.
needed help. He needed Scottie Pippen. He never got out the
Guess what?
first round without Scottie
Scottie
Pippen,
Pippen,
bro.
open that door for me, Paul. Scottie Pippen averaged 18, 19 points a game.
That's
LeBron needs
good.
somebody averaging down to 30 and 40 just to
That's
beat the
because
Warriors.
that's because they score more points now, bruh.
Jordan was still scoring 40. Jordan was still dropping 40. Jordan was still dropping 40 right now. LeBron had to stay in the season. LeBron had to stay in the league for 10 to 15 more years just to catch Michael Jordan 40-point games. Just to catch Michael Jordan 40-point games. Let's be for real now. We want to talk about scoring the basketball? There was nothing. Nobody never ever did it better than MJ.
Man, Maury, Nate,
Man, listen, Allen
It's
Iverson
not
showed
close,
Michael
bro.
Jordan. Allen
It's not
Iverson,
close.
when he left his ass on stilts and he broke his fucking ankles, Allen Iverson, he showed Michael Jordan what the league would have been like if he would have played in this new era.
He had the year to show him.
He gave him a
Kobe
little
and Allen
glimpse.
Iverson came in the league in
AI
96.
wasn't the nicest nigga to come to the league. Yeah,
Nigga,
of course,
they
Tito
came in the
shaking
league
off
in
once or
96.
twice.
Allen Iverson, Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan was still winning
And still
championships
that
in
year, he was
96,
defensive
97, and
player of the
98.
year.
He was still winning championships while they was there. They came in the league in 96.
Iverson
The
might
man
be
was
the
still winning
Iverson
chips.
is nice, and he did cross him over, but Jordan was still defensive player of the year that year. It happened.
And guess
Yeah,
what?
you know
Jordan
that.
And he was
get
in the
crossed
finals that
over.
year.
It's okay.
Who was in the finals? Everybody get crossed over.
Jordan was good, played good defense because he could hand check. See, all that hand checking and shit, I could play hoop. I'm only 5'10". I could play hoop.
different, bro.
LeBron James been in the season. LeBron
If you
James
let
been in
me
the
hand check and you let me
LeBron
play
James been in the
physical,
NBA for
I
21
can play
years.
basketball too. But
LeBron James
it's
been in
not
the
like
NBA for
that.
21
You
years.
can't
He made
just
the NBA.
use your
He made
brute
the all
force. You
defensive
got to
team
use
1 year.
skill nowadays.
He made the all defensive team 1 season. He been in the NBA for 20 years. Other people made it them years. Why he ain't make it? Somebody else made it that year, all defensive team. Why he ain't make it? Come on, man. That man been stat patting for the last 7 years, not playing no defense. That's why they can't win. He don't play defense. He take breaks on the defensive side of the ball. Come on, man.
None of that matters. He just don't got that killer instinct.
He never had it. He never had it.
LeBron's gonna pass the ball. He's not gonna take it over. And that's why
LeBron's a better passer than Jordan.
Everybody
He's a better rebounder than Jordan.
He made the right basketball move.
because he gonna choke. And if the dude he passes to don't make it, why are we paying? Or if he do make it, why are we paying you all this money to get rid of the ball? That's why you'll never be greater than Jordan. Right there.
Jordan took that bitch 100 times. No matter if he missed it 100 times, he was gonna take that shot 100 more damn times at the end of the game. Because it's my team, it's on my shoulders. I'm not going to pass the ball to Udonis Haslam and put the game-winning shot on his shoulders and say I made the right basketball move. No, get your big ass down here, go to the hoop, get to the free throw line and win the ball game. You're too big and too strong. You're too big and too strong in the Miami years to be settling. He settled too much.
He don't want the ball with the game on the line, and that's why he ain't the best. But yes, he's one of the best for sure.
To me, he's the second greatest ever because nobody can do that shit for 20 years what he did. I never take that away from King James.
LeBron's the greatest
but
ever,
at Jordan peak, he peaked at higher than LeBron. I ain't gonna say LeBron was great. The man went to 8 straight finals in a row. That shit might never be done again. I'm not gonna say he's not great, but you gotta win some of the motherfuckers.
It won't.
You gotta win more than you gotta win some of the motherfuckers, man.
Shit won't.
And then compared to a motherfucker who went to 6 finals and won every one and never went to a game 7. Like it's hard to beat that motherfucker there, man. This motherfucker, everybody say LeBron good in game 7. This motherfucker here, he don't know what a game 7 is in the finals. He never been to one.
So what? But winning that game 7, boy, woo, shit.
See, that's the thing. My GOAT don't know what a game 7 is. He don't got time. It's time to go party, man.
Listen,
shit already over.
This is all I'm saying. We can't knock LeBron for losing in the finals because we all know that there's hella things that go on that prevent you from winning, such as injuries. Nobody mentions the year that Kevin Love got hurt. Nobody mentions the year that Kyrie got hurt. Nobody mentions, like, we don't mention this shit.
That's the same thing for everybody. Because KD got hurt and Klay Thompson got hurt.
Michael Jordan, listen. No. See, if you're gonna let you guys gonna be getting that bullshit off, you guys gotta let me get my shit off.
I say against the Raptors
it's not the same
and the Warriors.
as everybody.
No, I'm talking about KD and Klay Thompson got hurt against the Raptors, the Warriors lost that finals. Nobody didn't expect the Raptors to beat a healthy Golden State Warriors team.
Okay, that's
KD
one
tore
time.
the Achilles. It happens. It happens. That's a part of the finals. It happens. Injuries happen.
No, but Michael Jordan never lost his second or third option due to injury. Never.
Guess what?
Never.
But guess what? But they tell me now that they're stronger now. They tell me now that they got better
lost.
science now.
If they lose Scottie Pippen, let's say when they was playing the Seattle Supersonics with Gary Payton and Sean Kemp and all those guys. Let's say that because that series went game 6. That went 6 games. Let's say that Scottie Pippen couldn't play. The Bulls lose that.
It would have been different. It would have been a different. It could have been a different outcome.
No, it ain't no different outcome. The Bulls would have lost if they
Oh
didn't have
no!
Scottie
You
Pippen.
can't say that. You can't say that. You can't say that. You can say
It's been proven that every time that a team loses their second or third option, they lose the championship.
There was no third option when the game was on the line with Jordan.
Right.
Bro, Scottie Pippen was the second option of that team, bro. He was the second guy on the team.
People forget Chris Bosh was a top 5 power forward in the fucking league. Dwayne Wade was a top 5 shooting guard in the league. Michael Jordan has never had that type of fucking help on his team, bro. Never,
Tony Chico never hit a game-winning shot.
Yeah, he did. He had the number 1 rebounder and another all-star, perennial all-star.
He still wasn't a top 5 in his position during that time.
I got it right here. You're knocking LeBron. Every team that LeBron left, they didn't make it to the playoffs next year. When Jordan left the Bulls,
because he gut the team. Because he gut the fucking team. Because LeBron gut the team when he leave. When he leave, everybody go. The coaches go. Everybody go. Of course, they're gonna be trash as fuck. Everybody stayed with Michael Jordan except for him. They still had Phil Jackson. They still had Phil. Guess what? They still lost. And they still couldn't get over the hump without him. Come on, man.
They went to the champions. They went to the conference finals.
And they still lost. They didn't make it to the NBA finals.
They went to the conference finals.
Listen, man, it's not close, bro.
When LeBron left,
and when you dominated, it's shit that follow LeBron James about jumping from team to team, picking your coaches, picking your superstars, picking who you want to. That shit follow you, and you still couldn't win. Somebody said the other day, if Jordan handpicked this team and his coaches, he probably would have won 15.
No way.
He probably won. I'm just saying that's what executive said yesterday.
No, if
Jordan handpicked this player and handpicked this team, he probably won 15.
Teams against Jordan like they did LeBron. Come on, dog.
Listen, for 5 years in a row, we knew it was going to be the Cavaliers and the Warriors in the finals. So obviously, LeBron James team had to be stacked too.
Bro, they had great
for 5 or 6 years in a row, we know these motherfuckers were going to meet every year. We knew it was going to be the Warriors and the Cavaliers in the finals before the season even started. And then everybody want to talk about competition. How the hell we know it's gonna be these two teams before the season even started? Because they was two stackless teams in the goddamn league. Michael Jordan was beating Reggie Miller, Patrick Ewing making it to the finals. LeBron James was beating goddamn Paul George and goddamn Paul Hibbert. And goddamn DeMar DeRozan. Michael Jordan was beating Hall of Famers to get to the finals. Come on, man. This shit is not close, bro. It's not close.
Yeah, it is.
It's not close, man. LeBron James is a distant second, bro.
LeBron James beat more, and if you look at his finals that he beat people, and you look at Michael Jordan's finals, LeBron James beat more top 100 players or top 200 players.
Jordan was always tougher. That's why LeBron came up short in the finals.
Nah, bruh. Nah, your boy Jordan, he didn't beat more top 100 players than LeBron did. He didn't.
Yeah, he did.
Jordan road was always harder than LeBron in the East. LeBron East was so fucking weak. Jordan East was hell. That's why when they got to the finals, LeBron was never ready with it.
The Eastern Conference, they built it to beat Jordan. You had New York had like 3 or 4 people. The Miami Heat had 3 or 4 people. The
Indiana Pacers, goddamn Charlotte Hornets before they got rid of Lonzo Mourning, when they had Lonzo Mourning, Larry Johnson, and Muggsy Bogues. This before they went to the Knicks.
Tim Hardaway and them, and they was cold at the Heat.
You had Penny Hardaway, Shaq, Nick Anderson, and Orlando Magic. You know what I'm saying? Like you had teams in the East that Jordan went through. When they got to the finals, it was easy.
Yeah,
And when LeBron James got to the finals, it was way harder because the West was so much better. Stephen Curry had to go through the Harden, had to go through KD. Stephen Curry had to go through hell to get to the finals. Once goddamn LeBron they ain't had nobody in the East fucking with LeBron them. A young Kyle Larry and DeMar DeRozan, goddamn Hibbert and goddamn Paul George. So once he made it to the finals, it was some real competition. Jordan had game sevens. Jordan had game sevens in the Eastern Conference playoffs. He had game sevens in the Eastern Conference playoffs when he didn't have a game 7 in the finals because the East was so much harder than the West back then. Only people they had in the West was Akeem Olajuwon, and you had Charles Barkley with the Phoenix Suns, and you had the Utah Jazz. Then right there was the main 3 teams that was fighting for the West.
Terry
Porter.
Porter.
They had the Seattle Supersonics. Stop it, man. The West was deep.
But you said it was deep, but you called them plumbers when Michael Jordan was kicking their ass.
No, compared to the players now,
like if you go to top, but you can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that because guess what? Hey, guess what? Hey, bro, guess what? Vegeta didn't know how to go Super Saiyan until he seen Goku do it.
You know what
I'm saying? The motherfuckers saw the same moves they was practicing. They were practicing the moves from Michael Jordan and shit. They learned the game from them guys that made it better. It ain't that they just popped up and all of a sudden basketball got better. The game evolved over time after time after time. The game is supposed to get better. It's supposed to get harder. Now, in the last 8 years, no American person has won the MVP. In the last 8 years of the NBA, not one American person has won the MVP. Now think about that. The last 8 years, not one American-born player has won the goddamn MVP of the league. These boys ain't hooping like that. Jordan's going to kicking their ass.
LeBron's done with that. LeBron is done with that MVP shit. LeBron
need to be done. Go sit your ass down. What you still playing for? Go enjoy your family, man. Go enjoy your family, man.
For championships.
For what championship? What championships? You can't play for championships when you get knocked out 4-1 against the 6th seed. And you got somebody on your team, Luka, who don't play no defense at all. How the fuck can they help LeBron when he don't want to play defense either? You can't have nobody on my team that don't want to play defense rushing than me. I only got energy for offense. I'm 40 years old. I don't got no time to be wasting my energy and shit on defense. I need some people over here who can play defense. You bring me Luka, he can score 35-40, but he gonna give up 35-40. That ain't nothing but breaking fucking even. He a liability, man. Luka's a liability. And everybody crazy for the Mavericks getting rid of him. The motherfucker fat, chubby. Yeah, he ball on offense, but they attack his ass on defense. How can we win that way? And I'm 40 years old, so these motherfuckers, they probably gonna attack me too. I'm not as fast as I once was, as good as I once was. I'm gonna miss 20 to 50. I'm gonna miss 20 games a season, 15 to 20 games a year because of my injuries and I'm old. Who gonna hold us down for them 15 to 20 games? LA ain't got the players to hold them down for them 15, 20 games when LeBron got to take his rest, man. That's what I'm telling y'all. Gonna be hard for them to win the championship. You're gonna have to go get some more help. You have to go get some more help, man. I'm telling you, like, I want to see him. I want to see him succeed. I love to see a 40-year-old LeBron bring home another ring. He's still won't be better than Jordan in my eyes, but I still love to see it. Just him overcome everything and still pull through and get one at 40 years old. But it's gonna be hard when you got a team built that way. And motherfucker gotta play defense. OKC is the #1 defensive team in the league. The Timberwolves is a top 5 defensive team in the league. And the Pacers top 3 in defense. Yeah, that offense shit look pretty with them assists, rebounds, and points. But when you're giving up 30 on the other end, and when you're looking crazy and people wide open on the other end, people don't see that shit, man. I'm watching the game. Them people's a liability on the defensive side of the ball.
Because the floor is open. You know, there might be a goddamn power forward or a center out there on the perimeter that you got to run out there and guard. See, most of them guys that Jordan was playing with, they wouldn't be able to do that. And that's why Jordan, they would have lost. You're going to lose.
But you can't judge people at their time and their era and the way the game was played.
Yeah, you can.
If LeBron is the GOAT right now,
just like they do LeBron. It was way more rough back then. It was way more rough.
It was.
You know,
it was. Now I see motherfuckers going through the hole and just scream real loud. If you holler loud enough, the referee will give you a foul and you can go shoot 2 free throws.
Well, that means all those tough ass niggas would have been fouled the fuck out then, right?
And all
And
the weak ass niggas be on the sideline what they is right now. Listen, Michael Jordan played 82 games 9 to 10 times in the season. LeBron James only played 82 games once. But it's supposed to be so much tougher, so much stronger than they was back then. I just don't get it. They stay hurt. They pulling they tearing their Achilles. They tearing their Achilles. They have better science now. They got better science. They supposed to be bigger, stronger, and faster. But they ain't played the way the guys played back then, bro. Them guys played 82 games. They played all night. They wasn't getting hurt.
Back in the day, motherfucker just dribble the ball up, set up the big goofy
the motherfuckers are built different, man. They got that old man strength. Them old boys were built different, man. These young niggas, they weak, bro. They just keep it what it is, man. Them old boys were built for it tough,
LeBron's weak? Wow.
Huh? I ain't saying LeBron. I'm just talking about the league. I'm talking about the league in general, not LeBron. Hell no, that big ass nigga, how the hell he gonna be weak? 6'8", 270 pounds and all muscle. I ain't saying he weak, but they fragile. They stay hurt. They can't play 82 games. It's a thing called load management that just popped up. We didn't never hear this shit back in the day of any shit called load management. The people who play their tickets to see the superstars, man. They don't want to see the backups.
You know why?
The game going down like, man.
Because they started that, it was this big thing like, in order to be good, you got to win championships. And in order to be, like after a while, motherfucker get tired of hearing that. So a team is going to use the load management so that he's fresher in the playoffs to win the championship that everybody knocked you for not winning. You see
that's crazy. Does that make sense? That's a crazy concept. That's a crazy concept. Because the same people that win the championship, they were still playing all the games. They didn't load management when they won. They wasn't load management when they won. Now all of a sudden you got a load management to win. I just think the most of them curves. That's what I'm gonna keep it like that.
25 in a quarter. Back in the day, if you scored 25 in a quarter, you cooking. You win. If you scored 25 a quarter back in the day, you win most of your games.
Damn right. But I done seen Klay Thompson score 37 in a quarter. Microwave.
Right. Because it's way more possession.
I done seen the same guy Jordan. I done seen Jordan drop 50 points. 50s and 50s. LeBron's not even close to Jordan 50-point games. But he's such a better, it's so much of scoring now. He can't even breathe his 40-point games. He can't even breathe them. He'll be 70 years old trying to catch Michael Jordan 40-point games. That's what I'm saying. This is how dominant this guy was in his era.
No, that's because LeBron doesn't really care about what you got. See, everybody wants him to be a certain way.
I want him to win. I don't give a damn about how
he doesn't care how you feel he should play. All he's going out there is just playing. He throw the ball. That he want to make a pass. He wants to let his homie get a bucket. You feel me?
No, you don't pass to your homie. You don't pass to your homie with the game on the line and you the king. You don't pass to your homie with the last second shot and he cold. He haven't been shooting all game. You say, oh, wait, he wide open. I'm finna pass it to him to put the pressure on him. No, your ass, you take the pressure. You embrace the pressure. You go take the shot.
That's everybody triple teaming you. Everybody triple teaming you, right? You take the pressure.
That's crazy, bro. When Jordan played, everybody know this motherfucker finna take the last shot. When Kobe played, everybody know who was gonna take the last shot. Everybody and their mama knew who was gonna get this ball and taking this last shot. And they still couldn't stop him. Like, it wasn't no secret that we know Jordan's finna take the last shot or Kobe finna take the last shot. They finna get the ball and they finna take the last shot. Well, why I gotta be a secret now with LeBron? Why he gotta pass it? Don't pass it. You go to the free throw line, knock down your free throw. You're the biggest, strongest motherfucker we ever seen.
It should be boxing. Basketball should be boxing, bro. Because you play like a team, you win, and but all of a sudden you can't play like a team. Like, bro, he's just playing like a team. That's it. That's how teams ran. If somebody else had LeBron's career, and let's just say he didn't go to no championships at all, just had LeBron's regular season career, and a little bit of playoffs, bro, that would be amazing.
It would be amazing.
But because it's LeBron, everybody fucking,
This man was proclaimed to go when he was in high school. Everybody say he's gonna be the next best thing. You supposed to embrace that shit. You the king. The name LeBron James, they call you King James before you ever won a championship. They said witness greatness. This is shit that you carry. This is why you get billions of dollars. This is you. We can't say if he was a regular guy, because this ain't no regular guy. You supposed to be better than Jordan. So we got to hold you to them damn standards, man. It ain't no if you're a regular guy. You're not a regular guy. You're the second best motherfucker I ever seen in my life.
Kobe
and to some
had
people,
Shaq,
you're the first best
bro.
motherfucker.
Kobe had the Shaq
He still
in his
won.
prime.
He still went and won 2 with Gasol. He still went back to back with goddamn Paul Gasol. He's not even a Hall of Famer.
Bro, Paul Gasol was a top 5 center.
Every championship LeBron had, he had a better team than Kobe Bryant had with them 2 championships.
Paul Gasol was one of the highest paid on that team that year. What are we talking about? Paul Gasol was a good player.
The highest paid on that team. He still wasn't the best in the goddamn league. LeBron James had a better team than Kobe Bryant had with them 2 championships.
When Kobe Bryant won those championships with Paul Gasol was a top 5 at his position.
I don't know.
That's facts, bro. Nah, he was up there. He was good.
I don't know.
And then,
you had the White Howard.
you started seeing his brother getting off.
You had the White Howard. You still had Tim Duncan. You still had Kevin Garnett at that time. You still had a lot of big dogs at that power forward position. He was not
Paul
no damn.
Paul Gasol was right there with the 2 championships to prove it.
And it still wasn't more help than what LeBron had on every ring he won. Because Wade was a top 5 shooting guard and Bosh was a top 5 power forward. And LeBron James was the best player ever in the world at that time. Like, there's no reason for you to be outscored by Jason Terry in the NBA Finals. You came up short. And now all of a sudden that's okay.
Him coming up short. Dwayne Wade came up short, bro.
If you score 8 points, your ass came up short. It ain't Dwayne Wade fault you scored 8 points.
Dwayne Wade tried to hog the ball. They didn't know their identity. LeBron James was just being all
Dwayne Wade won the ring with an old ass Shaq where he hogged the ball against the same Dallas Mavericks team.
Now I would have went to Miami. I love Miami. It's beautiful. You know, everything, the penthouses and shit is beautiful. And I know that's probably why he went down there. But I would not, if it was about some championships, I wouldn't have went there. Fuck it. I just go to OKC and go fucking play with young guys, Durant and Westbrook. Fuck it.
He went to the finals and really every single year.
5,
with the Heat.
6, 7. Like,
he went to the finals.
If he would have did that.
He went to the finals every year with the Heat. He just went 2-2.
It doesn't matter.
He went to the finals every single year with the Heat. He went to the NBA Finals every single season, and he beat that OKC
but
team.
He didn't win. He didn't win both of them though.
And he beat that OKC team that you're talking about. That was one of the finals rings that he won when he beat them.
Right, but I'm talking about you get there, but
if
that's what I'm saying. LeBron could go to any team and they're going straight to the championship. It doesn't matter. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Nah. You ain't telling me that. LeBron need 2 superstars with that team to get to the championship. We just seen in LA what's going on.
He does.
No. Back then. Back then he still needed Wade and Bosh. He made it there with Cleveland and said that was too hard to keep making it back. They ain't giving me no help. He left Cleveland and went to a guy who already won a ring and took the best guy off the Raptors. So nobody want to watch the Raptors now because Chris Bosh was their ticket draw.
Well, no, that's because Golden State was so stacked.
No, Golden State was not stacked. Golden State beat their ass without KD, and all them players was drafted. Like they wasn't grabbing superstars.
They're good as fuck, bro. Those players were good as fuck.
They built the team.
They weren't all drafted, bro. They were not all drafted.
I'm talking about Draymond Green, Klay Thompson, and Steph Curry was drafted to the Golden State Warriors.
That's the smoke screen right there.
See, that's the core.
You're looking at those guys and you're missing all the other guys. The Sean Livingston, the fucking Iguodala. Iguodala was an overall #1 pick.
Barnes was drafted there too.
Was like a top 5 pick. Sean Livingston. You feel me? Those dudes were the glue. Them dudes were them
dudes was role play. They was not no damn glue. The glue was Klay Thompson, Stephen Curry, the best, the top shooting backcourt people has ever seen. That right there was the blueprint. Them other guys was just the role guys. They played their part.
So you got role guys as #1 draft picks and shit. Then you're fucking. You're killing them. And he wasn't 50. See,
and all them
J83,
guys came.
you're
All them
missing
guys came from somewhere where they didn't win at. You know what I'm saying? They were so good. Why the hell they wasn't winning where they was at?
because
They came
Ugadala
in
was
and
in
became good
goddamn
role players. Come on, bro.
Ugadala took over for Iverson. That's where he was at.
Yeah, he was in
So
Philly.
so no, they wasn't gonna win shit in Philly ever, right? And then he went over there. He took a lesser role. He could have been a star on any team.
It's like
He took a
it's
lesser
like this how
role.
this how I feel about this shit. Like nobody should get knocked. Nobody.
And not to mention, Ugadala got one of those MVPs in that finals when Stephen Curry won. So why you trying to say that Ugadala ain't shit? Ugadala won the fucking MVP of the finals.
Why did Iguodala win the finals? Why did he win it?
Because he was a fucking beast out there.
Nah, he won it because he was playing defense against LeBron James. And then clutch moments,
he
he
hit a
was
couple,
locking his ass down.
and he put a couple clutch threes in. He was nice.
He was locking LeBron ass down in the clutch, but you the
boy
GOAT.
was
But
nice.
Andre Iguodala won the NBA Finals on your ass. They ain't had KD then. See, this the thing here. Nobody should get knocked for saying LeBron is the GOAT. And nobody damn sure shouldn't get knocked for saying MJ is their GOAT. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be nobody
LeBron just did more. That's all I'm saying. LeBron, Jordan. Only thing Jordan
LeBron
did
just
more.
played longer. He just played longer. He the all-time leader in turnovers. He the all-time leader in missed shots. All them are longevity stats.
Because
he the all-time leader in points.
Michael Jordan's not just bringing the ball up every time.
He played good for a long time. That's all I can say.
You're gonna have a lot more turnovers, bro.
LeBron played good for a long. He played good for a long time, but his peak. But his peak would never be Michael Jordan peak. Michael Jordan won 3 in a row twice. I don't think LeBron ever won 2 in a row. Or LeBron never won. I know he definitely never won 3 peak. Like his peak was never as high as Michael Jordan peak. The man haven't put on a basketball shoes in almost 25, 30 years and still outselling LeBron James shoes. It's GOATness to this shit. This man is a different fucking legend, bro. It's like it's a whole bunch of legend like that. He'll never overcome him. He'll never overcome him. He should never outsell him. He'll never be looked at as Michael Jordan, bro. And for one reason is that finals against the Mavericks where he scored 8 points, 4 points, where he came up short. Nobody has ever outscored Michael Jordan in the NBA finals. Nobody has ever outscored him once in the NBA
Nobody has
finals.
ever did more in the community than fucking LeBron. Like we can make all of this shit.
See, now we leave basketball and we go talk about being a good guy.
Yeah, well, no, I'm just saying.
I don't want no good guy, bro. I don't want no good guy. I want a motherfucking killer. They're gonna hang out, drink liquor, shoot dice, get up in the morning, bust your motherfucking ass, and go hang out again the next night. I don't want no nice guy.
Yeah,
I don't need too many nice guys.
When it's bums, you could do that. Like Michael Jordan, even Vernon Maxwell even said it. He said, man, motherfuckers wasn't even going to sleep. They was getting up, smoking crack before
Michael
games
Jordan,
and
he
shit.
went to sleep. He said for Michael Jordan, he took his ass to bed. When
he
had to play against Michael Jordan,
he
said
he was
took his ass to sleep that night.
Michael Jordan was beating motherfuckers that's smoking rocks and shit.
And guess what? Michael Jordan went to the Chicago Bulls, the sorriest franchise, the sorriest motherfuckers. Everybody on the team, everybody on the team was dope heads, but everybody said Michael Jordan ain't had no help. Michael Jordan had a team full of dope heads.
Dudes that was smoking rocks before the games, dog. What are we talking about?
Man. And these niggas not taking pills, doing all kind of shit and everything else too. So we can't make no excuses for this man. Stop making excuses for this man. Stop talking about how good the game is now and the new people and the new this, new that. If you so good in your era, why you ain't dominate this shit? Why Stephen Curry got more range than you got against you? Why? I don't want to hear about KD. Why you ain't beat him? You the best. Why you ain't beat him? I don't want to hear about no almost. That shit ain't never been good enough for us. No damn almost. Not almost is good enough. No, I'm not gonna give you no pass for that. Yeah, I love you. Yeah, you good, but you're not close to Michael Jeffrey Jordan, bro. When it comes to the game of basketball, your mindset ain't good enough to be close to him. You don't want to take the last shot. You don't want the media talking about you. Oh, I missed the last shot. You rather pass it. You done as Haslam, who got 4 points all game, and get him the game-winning shot and say I made the right basketball move. No, the fuck you didn't. You go score, and you go win the game. That's the right basketball move. Kobe and Jordan gave you the blueprint. Come on, man. I ain't making no excuses for him, bro. I ain't making no excuses for him. I love him. You're the second best ever, but you're not close to Michael Jeffrey Jordan, bro. and I seen both. You Aurora, you know what I'm saying? Like you want to be everybody, buddy. You want to play with everybody. No, I don't want no player that want to play with everybody. You gotta have somebody. You gotta have some type of rivalry. You gotta have somebody you want to go against. You can't go play with everybody. Oh yeah, I wish I could play with Steph Curry. It'd be great for us to play together. Oh yeah, I would love to play with Kevin Durant. You know, it'd be a great thing just to see us play together. Man, I don't want to hear that shit. I want to bust Larry Bird ass. I want to bust goddamn Isaiah Thomas ass. I want to bust Magic ass. That's what I want to hear. I want to beat his ass. Not I want to be his buddy, bro. That buddy league shit fucked up the league. Now we got teams that people don't want to watch because their best player going to play with LeBron or going to play with Curry or going to play with somebody else. That shit ain't competitive basketball. Back then we had a game called NBA Jam. Everybody had a team they could play with. Everybody had a team that had 2 good players on it. It's some teams now, bitch, we won't even watch. Because ain't nobody on that world fucking watching. All the players done buddy up and playing together now. Come on, man. That shit, I don't respect that shit, bro.
Man, I don't respect
that shit, bro.
The type of competition that Jordan was up against, bro.
Hey, but see, look, you got to respect that he was there. So if they were sorry
nowadays,
and he was sorry, he was that much better in his era. That's why I said you can't judge people when they were born.
You got snipers out there now, bro. Like these guys are like legit.
Jordan got the highest vertical jump ever. If you take Jordan and let him be raised up watching Michael Jordan, I think he'll be pretty damn good as damn stuff if he was raised up playing the game, watching the evolution of the game. Like, come on, man. Like Michael Jordan learned from Dr. J. Kobe them, they learned from Jordan. LeBron them, they learned from Kobe them. It's the part of the game. The game supposed to get better and better and better. But I want to know how you dominated your era.
That means that LeBron's better, bro.
If you the best in your era and you the GOAT of your era, I want to know how did you dominate your era? By championships. Michael Jordan stopped so many Hall of Famers for winning rings. Motherfucking Charles Barkley don't got a ring because of Michael Jordan era. Patrick Ewing don't got a ring because of Michael Jordan era. Karl Malone and John Stockton don't got a ring because they played against Michael Jordan. Jeff Van Gundy said, yeah, we was great with the Knicks. We was good, but we just played in the Michael Jordan era. Like I don't get that same sense when I talk about LeBron. I hear Curry got a ring. I hear Kawhi got 2. I hear all the motherfuckers got a ring, but it's supposed to be your era. You're supposed to be the GOAT.
LeBron, but you gotta understand, LeBron.
But why the hell you ain't win 5 and lose 3?
But Jordan only stopped a few people. You know, just those years that he won. Every other year besides that, people were winning championships, bro. Stop it.
I'm saying Jordan era, the Knicks didn't win. The Indiana Pacers didn't win. The Phoenix Suns didn't win. The Utah Jazz didn't win no ring when the Michael Jordan era.
Yeah, but other people did, though. Other people did win, you know?
No, I said when Michael Jordan started winning. Okay,
Isaiah Thomas, fucking
that's before he won. That's before he won one. That's before he won one. I said once he won one, he dominated his era. LeBron James win a ring and give it back, and the next give it back and give it back and give it back. Go there and lose and lose and lose. Once the man started winning, everybody know it was a wrap.
Hey, who was the second best player from 85 to the
Magic Johnson won the MVP in 91 and lost in the finals to Michael Jordan.
He ain't gonna answer that. And he ain't gonna.
He said what now?
Who was the second best player from when Mike was drafted to 99? Who was the second best player?
Who, Hakeem Olajuwon?
All right, so is Hakeem Olajuwon better than Steph Curry, Kobe Bryant, Kevin Durant?
He better than a bunch of these.
Tim Duncan.
Yeah, I like if Hakeem had Greg Popovich, I like Hakeem Olajuwon. He the best big man I ever seen. A quadruple double. I like Hakeem Olajuwon over every big man except for probably motherfuckers that doing the shit that they doing now. Come on, man. We can't talk about when people born in their eras, bro. How you gonna judge if you get somebody playing 20 years later in a whole nother league where you can't play defense? If you scream too loud, it's a foul. It's a whole nother game now. I want to know what you did in your era against your people if you was the GOAT. Come on,
but
man.
Look though, what I'm saying is like the competition at the 2 guard in the 90s was terrible.
No, Rocco, don't do that. Man. Don't do that, Rocco.
It was better in the 2000s till now.
Rocco,
listen, bro. He made it look like
came in 5 years and became the number 2 shooting guard ever.
He made it look like that. He had Penny Hardaway. He had ball, man.
Yo, this Come on, man. Penny Hardaway, Tracy McGrady, Vince Carter. I'm talking about prime niggas. Come on, don't do
No,
that
bro.
to him, man.
Come on, bro. Vince Carter came in the league in '99.
He came
Man, Michael Jordan. Listen, bro.
'99, bro. What we talking about? We talking about that Mike played against, bro.
In the league in '96. Kobe.
We talking about that Mike played against. We talking about John Starks. We talking about Dan Marley.
Come on, man.
We talking about these niggas, bro. The niggas he played in the finals. Dan Marley played. That's what he had. That was his assignment, bro.
If we're gonna say this finals, then all right. He played the Blazers, right?
He played Dan Marley, bro.
He made it against everybody else. I can't help who I play against, bro.
Magic Johnson than most of these niggas LeBron played, bro. Like, come on, y'all be really saying the craziest shit though. Y'all be saying the craziest shit ever. Really be. All
right, so Magic over Melo. We talking about buckets, not stats. We talking about.
No, I'm talking about Magic Johnson, the NBA Finals champion as a rookie.
The best point
I'm talking about Magic Johnson, the NBA Finals champion as a rookie without Akeem Olajuwon dropping 42, 15, and 7. That's what I'm talking about. Magic
Who was he playing against, bro?
Motherfucking Johnson.
Niggas, SGA better than all them niggas.
8 finals in 12 years.
What I'm saying is, Giannis. What I'm saying is Giannis is better than all of those.
I like Magic over Giannis. I like Magic then over LeBron, bitch ass, to be real, bro.
A lot of niggas picking Magic over.
Come on, man. Be for real, man. Don't treat.
Because of what though? Because of what?
Different era, bro. Magic Johnson.
Because Magic got 5 rings.
No,
come on, man.
Player. Listen, let me ask you this, Rocco.
Come on, man. Y'all niggas crazy, man.
If we going strictly eye test, that boy,
Magic over LeBron.
I wanted to ask Buck, what did LeBron do that when he started fucking with him? Like, I see. Oh, that shit was nice right there. Like, what he ever did that made you say, like, wow?
Nothing. Just bigger than everybody. Just bigger, strong, and fast. Everybody. Nigga ain't got no rule.
Now,
I want to know though.
I mean, just overall, if you look at the overall stat, I know we just want to look at points. I mean, and that's cool.
No. I'm talking about. We talking about eye test. I'm talking
eye test too.
Every time
I'm talking about eye test, watching the game.
The nigga
did what he did to make you say, "Oh shit, that's special." Well, what he did to make you say, "Oh shit, that's special."
I'm gonna tell you, LeBron did everything what he was supposed to do as a player for him. Like if he was Tim Duncan, we wouldn't be talking about him so much. But because he's like he has this more flashier aura, you know, he got the powder and shit at the beginning of the game and shit, you know what I'm saying? He got this different kind of aura.
Listen, bro, y'all niggas that just disrespect the Magic Johnson, man, that's crazy, bro.
LeBron, okay, this is what I said. LeBron's just off the chain. Okay, he was single stacked by himself. They overcame a 3-1 lead.
Man, after he got Draymond suspended, throw that in there. After he lied to get somebody suspended.
Backboard. He stuck the motherfucker off the backboard. And Draymond,
I saw a 22-year-old, a 22-year-old Magic Johnson without Abdul-Jabbar in the NBA Finals have a clutch killer jeans and put away motherfucking Dr. J in the great motherfucking Philadelphia 76ers. Like y'all niggas crazy, man. The nigga dropped 42, 15, and 7 in the closeout game in the NBA Finals. And y'all crying about nigga that got outscored by Jason Terry in the NBA Finals. Man, there's levels to this shit, bro.
Yeah, but look, though, what I'm saying is the competition, bro. Come on, bro.
You can't say competition. I was there.
LeBron's greatest performance.
Man, y'all niggas act like they took Michael Jordan. Y'all act like they took Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson from right now and took them back to the 80s and 90s and let them play then. No, them people that was born in that era. Like that's the part that they was born in. They didn't take Michael Jordan from 2020 and take him back to the 80s and 90s. Them motherfuckers dominated that shit in the year and time that they was born. Like what the fuck?
Like, look, let's look at what LeBron did versus what Mike did.
The only thing LeBron did is goddamn laid down and crossed his legs and went to sleep.
Hey,
come on,
let me cook though. Let me cook. What I'm saying is, Mike. Hold on, let me cook real quick. Mike came in the league, sweet. Got to the finals, and then he won in the 90s, right?
Took them ass whooping.
If you look at the game of basketball in the 90s, these niggas was not scoring the way they scoring now. They couldn't.
So why the hell Michael Jordan still got more 40-point games than
LeBron?
The
skill level, bro.
So why the hell Michael Jordan got more 40-point games? Why did Michael Jordan got more 50-point games than the niggas?
He's an anomaly. No, but what I'm saying is everybody's 440 now, bro.
LeBron is not
everybody's 440 now. Is what I'm saying, bro.
No, so why LeBron ain't scoring 60? That's what I'm saying. If he the anomaly of his era, why he ain't dominating the way Jordan did his era?
Let me tell you
Kobe did though. Is what I'm saying.
You cannot win in the NBA doing that dumb shit like back in the day, bro. It's not the same.
Man, listen. Right? The name of the game is to put the ball in the bucket. No other stats is on the scoreboard. It ain't no other motherfucker. Ain't no rebounds on the scoreboard. Ain't no assists on the scoreboard. It's to put the ball in the motherfucking bucket more than the next man. And nobody did that shit better than Michael Jeffrey motherfucking Jordan. And this year, 30 years, 50 years, 80 years, 90 years. If Jordan was the nominee of his era, why LeBron is not the nominee of his era? Because Stephen Curry was averaging 50. Stephen Curry is the nominee of his era. Stephen Curry is the nominee of his era. This man done changed the game. He got little kids running out jacking up threes. Back when we came up, we were trying to dunk. We wanted to dunk on niggas because that's what Jordan was doing. These niggas running around shooting threes now because that's what Steph Curry doing. This is Steph Curry era, not LeBron, bro. Let's just keep it to what it is, bro. The man changed the game. As a 6'3" point guard, a 6'3" shooting guard changed the game of basketball better than the 6'8", 270-pound freight train did. Let's just keep it a buck. Magic, we had already seen LeBron. He was a bigger, stronger, faster Magic Johnson.
Who was the Steph Curry of Michael Jordan era, bro?
Come on, man.
Hey, yo, Rocco.
Who was the Steph Curry of Michael Jordan era? Melee, what's up?
Hey, yo,
you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know because nobody else won 4 rings in Michael Jordan era after he won one. It wasn't them. So he kicked all that.
They couldn't. They couldn't, bro.
Because he was that much better than them. He was better than them. That's what I'm saying. He stopped their ass from being a Steph Curry era.
All right, go ahead.
Come on, man.
Go ahead, Melee.
I want to know because a couple years ago they just did the top 75 players. Jordan played way more of them top 75 players than this nigga LeBron played.
Speak on it.
Right? The top players, Michael Jordan played a lot of them dudes.
Speak on it way more. Speak on it.
Who made that bullshit list though, Melee?
No, who made the list? See what I'm saying?
I want to know who though.
A lot of them niggas
fucking better make the list. Like, what are you talking about?
Who? Kiki Vandeweghe, bro.
You see what happened at the end of the 75 shit? Everybody got in the circle. Everybody got in the circle, including LeBron. He was part of the circle, and he waited for Michael Jordan to come in the middle, and he clapped his hands and bowed down like everybody else did. He was part of that group.
I've been sent you something I wanted you to cook on though, man. You should have been played that, and this whole conversation would have been over though.
He was part of that group. LeBron James was part of that group in that circle, clapping their hands when LeBron James when Michael Jordan was standing in the middle. When he was standing, when Michael Jordan was standing in the middle, LeBron was clapping his hands.
Email when the nigga broke down Jordan and LeBron in 5 different categories.
On trust him.
I don't like the stats though.
I mean, but look, though, listen, bro. Michael Jordan literally played in a league to where we in today's game we couldn't even use like 75% of the big man. We couldn't even use them busters. And today,
we can't keep doing that
down the court.
We can't keep doing that, bro.
Listen,
we can't keep doing that, man.
Ewing is not gonna last in today's game. He's not.
He's gonna be down there banging. He's gonna be down there banging. He's gonna get you 30 every game. He's gonna get you the same 30 points he got you then. He's gonna get you 30 points now.
They're gonna stretch. No, listen, lot boy. I'm gonna stretch the floor on his goofy ass and get him out here on this perimeter.
I still gotta come play offense too, and I'm gonna bang on your ass.
No, you gotta come out here and you can't listen. Back in the day, dudes used to just run down there.
Listen,
and
this is what I'm saying.
Just stand
this is what I'm saying, bro. You gonna pull me out on your end. You gonna pull me out. This is what I'm saying, bro. This is what I'm saying. You gonna pull me out when you got the ball. But you gonna pull me out when you got the ball. But when I got the ball, I'm in the paint. And when you got the ball, you can run to the 3-point line. That's fine.
Dennis Rodman could not play in the league today. He couldn't.
So who's stopping Shaq? So you trying to tell me it's against the law for me to play in the paint now? It's against the law for somebody to play down in the paint?
Hey, yo.
Who gonna stop these people down in the paint? I might can't stop you from shooting the 3.
As soon as they started doing that,
I might can't stop you from shooting the 3, but I'm still gonna average my 30.
Listen, as soon as they started doing the hack-a-shack, if you notice, Shaquille O'Neal's superpowers started to fade away.
And he still was getting the 30 and 20.
He's
You're
still
not
give you
as
30 and 20.
dominant as people think you are because
Ain't
you
nobody
shoot free throws.
beat the Lakers. Ain't nobody beat the Lakers except for the Lakers when him and Kobe got into it and started having it full. But if they was just fine and still playing basketball, they still been kicking everybody motherfucking ass. Like
Right.
Shaq is the most unguardable player
But
ever
that
in
was
the NBA,
but
and he played in
still
the
it goes
Jordan
to my
era.
point. Listen, it still goes to my point that
Yeah,
when
okay,
the
let him
league
rest, baby.
changed, well, even back then, we didn't just have a whole bunch of 7-footers shooting threes, even back then. When you were talking about Shaquille O'Neal, Kobe Bryant fell apart, all this shit, Karl Malone. That was not the time where all these tall niggas is shooting fucking threes. Kevin Durant's running around.
But what they got to
from
do with
30.
your era, what they got to do is how you did against it. Like I
Well,
can't help when I'm born.
this is
And
what
you
it
the GOAT.
means. This is what it
You the GOAT.
means.
If you the GOAT,
No, this
it's a
is telling you
6'3"
what it means.
motherfucker. It's a 6'3" motherfucker who run the league. It's 6'3", not a 7-foot motherfucker. It's a 6'3" Stephen Curry who everybody want to be like.
Yeah,
That's
they
why the
just wasn't shooting
7
threes.
foot
They
motherfucker
just
shooting
wasn't shooting
threes.
threes at this clip, man. Because
Yeah,
I
No,
just
they
watched the
because
figured
of
out.
Utah
Stephen
series.
Curry.
I
Figured
seen
out how to
Hornacek going
stretch
off
the
out there.
floor. You're not gonna go nowhere if you're just a big guy that just wants to bang and that's all you could do. You can't guard the perimeter. You can't run this fast break, fast paced game. Guess what? You're gonna be at the community center scoring buckets.
Listen,
Period.
man. Listen, bro.
You can
Listen,
be at
man.
LA Fitness
The motherfucker.
scoring
Hey,
fucking
listen.
buckets,
Hey,
dog.
listen. The
Hey,
motherfucker
yo, Buck,
Joker.
I'm taking Tim Duncan
Joker
over a
can't
bunch of
get
these
7
niggas
foot
that's
off the
playing right
ground.
now, bro.
Hey, Jokers can't get 6 inches off the ground and he dominate the game.
But
He
Yeah, he
dominate the
dominating
game.
this nigga.
dude.
He
But
dominate the
see,
game, and not only
everything
by
you're
shooting
saying.
threes, he dominate the game from the paint.
No,
Jokic
you're
dominate the
strengthening
game
my
from the
argument.
paint.
He's shooting threes. He's shooting mid-range threes. Jokic, he'll shoot it from anywhere, bro. You know that. There's not a
But he
spot on the
dominate from the
court
paint.
that Jokic won't shoot it from, bro. That's why he's so
Listen, bro.
dominant.
Hey, these same motherfuckers that he talking about, guess who they pay to train them in the offseason? Hakeem Olajuwon. The motherfucker still using his moves. They still NBA players still paying his motherfucking $9 to do the shit that he did to learn from him in the Jordan
Right.
era.
But
They paying him
the
now to still
versatility.
learn his moves
No,
right now
listen,
in today's
Lot Boy.
NBA. Come
Lot
on,
Boy,
man.
that's not a valid point. Lot Boy, that's not a valid point.
It mean that something that he did in his era still matters now.
Because Elijah Wan teaches me some skills inside the perimeter, inside the paint. That doesn't mean that that's the only skill that I need to be on this basketball.
No. It means that something that he did in his era is still used in today's game.
In the perimeter.
How many? Who was the lockdown in the 90s?
1990s move. If you still need to learn from my 1990s ass, some of the shit that we did back then is still relevant in today's game, bro.
In the paint.
Exactly. But look though, who was the like Jordan played with Pippen. It won a lot of Pippins in the league back then. Everybody's a Pippen in the league. Everybody. Jaden McDaniels is a Pippen. Lou Dort is a Pippen. A lockdown defender.
We keep
Dylan
saying
Brooks
this
is a
shit, bro.
lockdown defender.
We keep
How many 6'8" athletic motherfuckers was in the league back then?
We can't compare eras, bro. All I can
average player in the league today, and he's better than Scott Pippen.
Compare two different games?
Look though, this is what I'm saying. Like you could compare the eras, bro. You can see what works now that used to work back in the days. It don't work no more.
Listen,
point blank,
man,
period. The point guard being a point guard.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what's work. Putting the ball in the damn basket. Ain't shit changed. You still got to put the ball in the
it's the way they do it now. It's the way that everybody can do it. Back in the days, anybody can get 50 now, bro.
Man, but listen, if anybody can get 50, why the hell they ain't catching Michael Jordan in total points? You keep saying he was
what I'm saying is Michael Jordan's the GOAT.
So far and beyond.
I'm gonna tell you why, Lot Boy.
Okay.
It's because the size of the players are way bigger and they got way more skill now. Jordan, most of the guards back in the day, they were probably like
hold on, man.
The league was more white than black back in the day, bro.
Man, stop that shit. Man, stop. Who the hell just said that? Man, the last time the league was white was in the 60s. Man, stop telling that goddamn lie. The league was more white in the 90s than it was black. The last
Then it
time the
is
league was
now.
dominated by white people was in the 60s, bro.
Then it is now.
Point guard.
Then it is since the 2000s, bro. Come on, bro.
Man, you crazy, bro. You said the league was dominated by more whites than blacks in the 90s.
That's not what I said, bro. I didn't say dominated, bro. I said it was more
just be arguing, man.
white players, bro. I didn't say dominated. I said it was more 6'2" small forwards. It was more 6'4" small forwards back then, bro. Now they got 6'9" point guards.
But this is what I'm saying, bro. And guess what? And the league being dominated by a 6'3" point guard.
SGA played in the 90s. If Shea played in the 90s, bro, he would have been Michael Jordan. If Ant played in the 90s, he would have been Michael Jordan.
But you telling me about
if Tracy McGrady played from 85 to when Jordan retired, he would have been Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
You say Penny Hardaway. Penny Hardaway came in the league in the 90s. Let's talk about what Mike was going through when he couldn't get past the Pistons in the 80s.
Magic Johnson was a 6'9" point guard.
Bill Laimbeer cannot get no minutes in the NBA right now, bro.
What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
No minutes, bro.
Man, stop trying to diminish people because of the time they was born. Let's just say LeBron wasn't better than Stephen Curry in his era, dog. We gotta make this shit up. The man Michael Jordan dominated his shit better than everybody else, bro. Except for Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain when it was most dominant, it was most prominently white. Come on, man, let's be for real, bro. Man, stop sugarcoating this shit, man. And talking about when
that
they
96 draft, that 96 draft is today's NBA, bro.
Lead that now. The motherfuckers couldn't walk. You couldn't walk before you crawl. The motherfuckers learned from Michael Jordan and watching the Penny Hardaways and watching the Patrick Ewing. You just ain't skipped no generation and basketball just got good. This shit got good and better over time. This shit called evolution evolved. You can't bring a motherfucker from 2025
That's what I'm saying. It evolved, bro. It's something evolved.
In 1990. Of course he would have fucking dominated in 1990. What kind of fucking question is that? Of course a motherfucker from 2025 would have dominated in 1990. But I got a motherfucker
Michael Jordan dominated in 2025 is what I'm saying.
That would have dominated in 2025. I know
Michael Jordan had dominated in 2016.
Said the motherfucker Jordan averaged 60 in today because you couldn't touch him. Nobody had a higher vertical jump than Michael Jordan, 48-inch vertical jump. That motherfucker would have played in any era. Come on, man.
Okay, bro.
You motherfucker want to bring a motherfucker from 2025 and take it back to the 80s. Of course, he's going to be better than the people back then. Because the game done changed now.
They going to be better in the 20s. That's what I'm saying, though.
Come on, man.
Like, ain't no Dan Marley's in the league, bro. There's no Dan Marley's in the league, bro.
I want to know that LeBron dominated his shit the way Michael Jordan dominated his shit. I don't want to hear about no almost. I don't want to hear about no getting there. I want to hear why the motherfucker ain't win the motherfucker. I don't want to hear about KD. I don't want to hear about
Curry. The ball in the basket. Who got the most points, bro?
Why you ain't beat the motherfuckers? If you the best, why you ain't beat the motherfuckers?
No, it's about putting the ball in the basket. Who got the most points, bro?
Where they got him at? Who got the most turnovers? Who got the most turnovers? Who got the most points?
The only stat is the points. Who scored the most points, bro?
The name of the game is to win motherfucking championships. But you talking about to win the game, you got to put the ball in the basket. But doing that game, he wasn't putting the ball in the basket in the last second for his team to win the game. Yeah, he got the most points ever, but his points ain't matter. It ain't matter more than the motherfucker who only been to 7, who been to 6 NBA finals and won every last one and haven't been to game 7. Everybody want to praise LeBron because he was facing competition,
right? We can say that Dirk Nowitzki is top comp, right? We can say Tim Duncan, Tim Duncan, Steph Curry, KD, Russell Westbrook. These all top 75 players, bro.
You name me every player that beat him.
That's what I'm saying. They would have beat Mike too, nigga. Them teams would have beat Mike too. You switch Mike and beat him too, bro. That's what I'm telling you.
You can't name me one motherfucker who beat Michael Jordan in NBA Finals. Name me one. You can't name me one person. You can name me 30 motherfuckers who gonna beat LeBron in the finals. When it's the best. Michael Jordan never lost a championship. From college to FIBA to Olympics to the finals, the man never lost a championship.
Players in today's NBA, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Come on, man. I don't want to hear shit about who was playing back then.
Kevin Johnson, Charles Barkley. Role players, bro. John Starks, role players in today's NBA, bro.
And Charles Barkley still hold records now.
Patrick Ewing. It's not working. And look at Joel Embiid.
What? Joel Embiid the fucking MVP when he healthy. What the fuck is you talking about?
When he helped, bro, that was a long time ago, bro. Long time ago. And
man,
he still shoot threes.
And guess what? He shoot 80% from the free throw line too. So what are you telling me? You still ain't telling me why LeBron James ain't the go to his era. Why the hell Stephen Curry beat him more?
What I'm saying is LeBron is the greatest player.
I don't want to hear about the time. I want to hear about why you ain't dominate the time. If you the best in this time, I don't want to hear about Joker. I don't want to hear about nobody else. I want to hear about you.
Bro, the man got 4 rings, bro.
Come on, man.
Buddy, he was the best team in his conference 10 years in a row, bro.
He ain't got that killer in him. He ain't got that dog in him. Every time at the end of the year when it's time to play against the good teams, he come up with an injury. Come on, man. Let's just keep it real, man.
He get there though, right? He get there and lose.
Back to back. These niggas crying about playing back-to-back games right now. These niggas soft. These niggas tearing their Achilles. These niggas stay hurt. Can't finish 82 games.
You got it, brother.
But y'all don't talk about the 90s.
Hey, you got it, bro. Salute to Jordan. But look, all I'm saying is Jordan's a good player, bro, but the competition is better than him, bro.
Yeah, and that shit fucked the game up. All that running down jacking threes, nobody ain't watching that shit no more. The ratings falling. Niggas want to see niggas get dunked on. Niggas want to see feistiness. Niggas want to see rivalries. Not everybody buddy. Nigga fucked up the game that Michael Jordan built, man. Michael Jordan and Kobe built this game. These niggas fucking it up right now. We ain't have a now American MVP in the last 8 years. Motherfuckers from overseas taking over this shit. And y'all want to talk to me about Michael Jordan. Why these niggas ain't balling like these niggas was back then?
Them boys got game. The overseas,
white boys taking over the game. Nah, these niggas Curry. White boys taking over the game,
for having game, bro.
Nah, you supposed to beat them. You supposed to be better than you to GOAT. Why you ain't beating them? Come on, man. You nigga, that GOAT word get thrown around too much. Nigga, he might be second, bro. He might be second. And Kobe Bryant got a lot to say about that shit. The nigga might be second, bro.
He's
it ain't close to becoming Michael Jeffrey Jordan, bro. I don't want to hear about nobody in 2025 playing in 95. I don't want to hear about none of that. We all know how that'll turn out.
On and off the court, LeBron's the GOAT.
Nah, you don't want to hear it because it killed the argument, bro. Because it's a fact.
It's not an argument. How you gonna make that argument? So you gonna tell me
the competition is not the same, bro. And that's what I'm saying. Offense versus defense, bro. Niggas ain't out there shooting wide open threes, bro. They shooting wide open threes in niggas' face.
They shoot
with a 6'8" nigga guarding them. Jordan didn't have to do that, bro.
So I'm telling you. So if I took Jordan, put him back in the
6'8" niggas guarding Jordan, bro.
If I took Michael Jordan and put him in 1950, when everybody was 5'11", 5'10", and put a 6'6" Michael Jordan in 1950,
he scored 100 points a game. He scored 100 points a game.
How many would have?
And so do Julius Randle score 100 points a game too. That's what I'm saying. Any of these players from today, even the trash players from today, score 100 points a game in the 50s, bro.
You could do that for everybody.
He might not score shit.
That's a crazy argument. You could do that for everybody. If I take Michael Jordan and put him in 1940, he gonna score 100 points a game.
Put Michael Jordan in, but it's Michael Jordan versus what LeBron had to face.
I can say that same Michael Jordan thing right now in 2025.
Put Jordan versus what LeBron had to face is what I'm saying.
He'll average 35
When you got a 6'8" nigga like Kawhi Leonard, that nigga's a lockdown, bro.
Listen, I saw the nigga LeBron sucking his teeth when they brought Kawhi Leonard back in the game because he was scared of that competition.
Because he was locked down.
That ain't my goat.
He would have gave Jordan the same lockdown. Is what I'm saying, bro.
He wouldn't have did nothing because Michael Jordan had that dog in him. He had that dog in him.
Who was Jordan? Like when I say competition, I'm talking about on defense, bro. Name them. Name defensive players from the 90s, bro. That was 6'8" with that wingspan.
Man, I don't got
not Karl Malone 6'8", not 6'8", 280, 6'8", 220. How many of those was back there, bro?
LeBron James 6'8", 220. LeBron James 6'8", 260. LeBron James 6'8", 260. So why we
and he moved like he's 220?
Y'all making excuses of why the nigga came up short. That's all I don't like, bro. Don't make no excuses why he came up short and then try to.
But can you name one though?
Because he won 6 in a row. Nah, man, we ain't gonna do that here. The nigga came up short because he wasn't the GOAT and he ain't had a dog in him. It ain't had nothing to do with Michael Jordan and what he did in the 90s. He just ain't have it in him, bro. And we ain't finna knock Michael Jordan. We ain't finna knock Magic Johnson. Because then the motherfuckers when the game had good ratings. Now the game losing ratings with this 3-point shooting shit, all this buddy shit, super team shit. The shit is bad for the league, bro. I'm not gonna diminish what Michael Jordan did to make this nigga to make a loser look good. When have losing been accepted in our society?
Mike lost, bro. He ain't get drafted in 91, nigga.
Not in the finals.
He didn't get drafted in the 90s, bro. He lost. He didn't make it. LeBron made it.
NBA finals.
LeBron dominated top competition, bro, is what I'm telling you.
No, man, I don't want to hear about the competition. I want to know.
Yeah, we don't now the top don't matter.
Overcome that. You supposed to overcome that shit if you the GOAT. And the shit come down to you. I saw Dwayne Wade take over a whole NBA finals for the fucking Miami Heat against the Mavericks. Where they passing the ball and he ain't passed that bitch to nobody else the whole possession. Went down there and got buckets. Like, man, I don't want to hear that crybaby ass shit. I seen Kobe take over games. I don't want to hear that shit.
Way better than Bron.
Sorry ass nigga that ain't make shit all night. You want to pass the ball to this sorry ass nigga and say I made the right basketball move and he missed the shot and we lose the game. And y'all want to be okay with that shit. Man, fuck that shit, man. Stop making excuses for that nigga, dog, and say you take the shot. You the man. You the
man. You the king, bro. And went to the finals. What are we talking about, bro?
Talking about NBA finals. I'm talking about nigga.
You went there 4 years. What Mike do in those 4 years? He didn't make it.
At least go.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's the difference.
It took Michael Jordan 7 years to make it. It took LeBron James 7 years to make it to the finals. Now you tell me the rest after that. It took them the same amount of years to make it to the NBA finals to where it took LeBron to win his first one 7 years. It took Michael Jordan 7 years
to make it. How long did it take him to make it though?
7 years.
So his first finals was the Mavericks.
But see, that's the problem. See, that's the problem. Now you want to glorify just making it. That ain't enough for me, bro. Making ain't enough for me. If it does enough, I'll be Jim Kelly and the Buffalo Bills. We went to 4 straight Super Bowls.
Because what you're doing is you only highlighting when the man made it.
I'm highlighting the way he made it and the way he dominated his era. I'm highlighting that he never went to Game 7. I'm highlighting
when he finally got there, he won.
He's the only player in NBA history to be all-team defense, all-team offense, NBA Finals, scoring champion, and motherfucking MVP of the league. He did it 4 times. Nobody else has ever done it once. Nobody else has ever done that shit one more time since. I'm talking about how he dominated his era, but that's what I'm talking about. You can't help when you're born. You can't throw motherfuckers from 20, 30 years ago to 30 years. That's a different game. You know what I'm saying? That's how I judge it, bro. I judge it.
I understand what you're saying. Like
Bill Russell dominated they shit. Magic Johnson and Larry Bird dominated they shit. Them motherfuckers saved the NBA. Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. That shit that'll save the NBA. These motherfuckers played against each other.
Who dominated from 03 to 2025?
Kobe and Stephen Curry.
Kobe died in 17, 18, 19. Like Kobe dead, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like LeBron still playing, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, LeBron still playing.
And he made the playoffs.
Listen, bro. Listen.
He ain't make it. He ain't make it. Hold on, look. He ain't make it. He ain't make it, but we can't use that against him because you don't use it against Jordan when he ain't make it.
He make it. But when the season was going on, everybody was screaming Lakers in 5. No matter what, Lakers in 5. And these motherfuckers lost in 5. But before the playoffs started, everybody was screaming, "Oh yeah, this the year LeBron gonna win it." The Nuggets done fired their coach. The Memphis Grizzlies done lost their coach. Oh, this the year LeBron finna get the ring. But I already knew
in the league 22 years, bro.
I already knew that Luka didn't play defense, and LeBron haven't played
averaging 20. He still gonna get 20 points in 22 years, bro. Every game.
It's okay to give me 20, but you're giving up 25.
And he's still an assignment. They still game planning for LeBron 22 years later, bro.
You're taking your breaks on defense, bro. Well, right now, that's all I'm saying, bro. You stat pattern, bro. Why? What you still playing for? If you to go, you don't tell them, why you not enjoying life? Why you ain't sitting back enjoying your kids, but you don't like your family, nigga? Go sit down and relax. Go party.
I don't know about none of that. I just stick to the ball, bro.
What are you trying to
when I look at basketball, bro, I look at it like Jordan is good as fuck. Great. But the defenders that he was torching would not even make the league in this time.
But that's what I'm telling you.
I know what you're saying, but that's all I'm saying. The defenders matter, bro.
No, listen. You just said Jordan good. Okay. They say LeBron is better than Jordan. They say LeBron is the GOAT. Why ain't LeBron dominating these motherfuckers though? Okay, Jordan played against plumbers, they say. But even though he got the most 75 all-time players from his era. But he played, let's just say Jordan played against plumbers. Okay, that's cool, that's fine. But they say LeBron is better than Jordan. Why ain't LeBron dominating these motherfuckers in his era if he's better than Jordan in his era?
He never dominated in his era. He never dominated. Well, he never dominated, bro. Come on, bro. The man never went to 10 finals, bro. What you talking about? That's domination.
See, this is shit. This is shit that pissed me off with LeBron because it could have been better. He could have dominated the league.
You win, you lose, bro. Kobe lost too, bro. I don't take nothing from Kobe.
This motherfucker, the biggest, strongest, fastest motherfucker we can see, but he never want to put his head down in the end of the game and go to the free throw line because he shot 70% from free throws in his early years. Fuck it. Let's just go to the line at the end of the game, get your 2 free throws and win the motherfucking game. He'll turn around and pass the motherfucker dominated. A motherfucker shot it all game, bro.
He ain't dominate these last few years, but it's 22.
Listen, bro. I'm not gonna say the man ain't dominating. To me, he's
Kobe, my favorite player, bro. Kobe last year was trash.
It's just not close.
Kobe last year was trash, bro.
Michael Jeffrey Gordon, dog. It's just not close to Michael Jeffrey.
Jordan last year was trash. LeBron still could go get 30.
You got a motherfucker who taking over the game from the 3-point line. A lot of motherfuckers look at Steph Curry as they go as kids coming up this year, coming up as now. There's a lot of motherfuckers love to take threes because that's what Stephen Curry do. Motherfuckers ain't running to the hole screaming real loud trying to get to the free throw line.
This is why
Even LeBron shooting logo shots now because that's what the popular thing is now because of Steph Curry made it popular. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, bro.
Better. I'm about to end you right now.
You can't end me, bro.
When did Jordan make it to the finals?
What the hell is it? Why we keep talking about making it? When has that been the standard?
When did he make it?
What? 7 years. It took him 7 years to make it.
It took him 7 years, right?
Yeah. And how long it took LeBron? 4 years?
And LeBron didn't go to college either.
No. It took LeBron 4 years.
And he didn't go to college either.
So then we got to count college years for the NBA years too. We got to count college years for the NBA years.
That means that Michael Jeffrey Jordan was damn near 30 years old.
The man was 27 years old. But go ahead. He was 27. But go ahead. But what happened when he made it to that final? LeBron made it there and got swept. I'd rather for you not even motherfucking make it. You gonna make it there and get motherfucking swept.
James was 22 years old when he got swept that year.
And got swept.
And you know,
so what you telling me? So what's the story?
You know who his starting roster was?
I don't care. He got swept.
Olden.
He got swept.
Varejao.
He got swept.
Jonas Ilgauskas.
He got swept.
Booby Gibson.
He got swept.
And Mo Gibson or Mo.
He got swept. And Larry Hughes. And he got swept.
Those guys.
Yeah. So, but you weren't good enough to get me one motherfucking game. You the GOAT. They already proclaimed you the GOAT. You could get me one game.
What's the starting roster?
Better yet. 3 years more later when you made it with the Miami Heat. 3 years more later when you made it with the Miami Heat. Let's talk about this. This is your second final.
That's three of the top 75 right there. LeBron had the face at 22.
Tony Parker. Spurs had an MVP caliber Tony fucking Parker. A goddamn Manu Ginobili.
I'm talking about his first finals with the Heat. His first finals with the Heat was against the Mavericks. I want to know how can you be outscored by Jason fucking Terry. How can you be outscored by Jason fucking Terry in the NBA Finals?
LeBron took the Cavs to the finals, bro.
Yeah, he took the Cavs.
I know. I'm talking about his second final.
Let's talk about the first one, though.
The first final, he got swept. What we talking about? He got swept, bro. He got swept.
We talking about Tim Duncan, nigga. In 2004, 2007.
And he got his ass swept. Okay, Michael Jordan, first NBA Finals. You talking about Magic Johnson. MVP Magic Johnson. 1991. MVP Magic Johnson hadn't already won 5 finals.
14 years in the league. And he had age, bro.
They had a nigga named AC Green on their team.
All y'all want to do is diminish by names and by old players and diminish, but y'all don't want to talk about true greatness. Y'all don't want to talk about true players. We don't want to call a Kerr because we love him so much, and that's our favorite dog. We don't want to call him a Kerr when he's a Kerr.
Bro, Jordan lost too. Jordan lost, bro.
Not in the NBA
7 years he lost, bro.
And still was considered the best player in the league.
LeBron went to 10 finals, bro. What are we talking about? They went to the finals in 2020.
Listen,
Bro, the nigga won a final 17 years later, bro.
Hey, he wasn't even drafted. He wasn't even drafted first because the league was built around big men when Jordan came into the league. Get out there saying he wasn't even drafted first. Get out the dirt. He wasn't even drafted first because they didn't believe in shooting guards. They believe in centers. It was a big man league.
Jordan, I'm gonna say this: Jordan gotta be the best player ever. LeBron is definitely the greatest player ever. Jordan's gotta be the best. LeBron is the greatest, bro.
So what is Steph Curry and LeBron? Yo, what is Steph Curry? If LeBron is the greatest,
that changing the game that don't mean like how good you is, bro.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Stephen Curry.
How good is Steph Curry? Motherfucker shoot the ball and turn his head and look the other way before the shot even go in.
That's cool, but
like how good because LeBron big and strong and busted everybody to the hole and made layups for 20 years. Y'all want to call that shit greatness. But when a nigga curl out and score 8 points against the Dallas motherfucking Mavericks, it's somebody else's fault. Come on, man. Y'all, let's just keep it a buck, man. Y'all stop making excuses for this nigga, man. And say that he came up short in the NBA Finals, his second NBA Finals. You can't
who he lost to? Another top 75, right?
Tell me who Jordan lost to in the finals.
Charles Barkley, nobody, right? But he beat Charles Barkley. Barkley got drafted in the 70s. He beat Magic Johnson. Johnson got drafted in the 70s. He beat Gary Payton and Sean Kemp. Sean Kemp, come on, bro.
Sean Kemp, the Rain Man, but Gary Payton wasn't the best
defender.
Gary Payton is not a top 10 defender of all time.
Kenny Smith.
Gary Payton is not a top 10 perimeter defender of all time.
But he beat Karl Malone and John Stockton, bro. Come on, bro.
Karl Malone was the second all-time leading scorer when he left out the NBA.
Karl Malone won't get no burn in today's game, bro.
Huh?
He gets no burn in today's game, is what I'm saying.
So what, the pick and roll don't work in today's game? The pick and roll work damn good in today's game. Because John Stockton and Karl Malone mastered that shit.
I'm saying 6'8", 260 is not, you're not getting drafted.
But why do we gotta bring up today's game? But why do we gotta bring up today's game to diminish the guys of the past?
Because LeBron is still playing, bro.
And he's still coming up.
He's still getting 30.
Why is he playing for? Because he don't play defense. He hasn't played defense in 7 years. Why is he playing for? He's still trying to pad his stats. But he's the only motherfucker that called himself the GOAT.
Jordan's not catching, bro. If that was the case, if he wanted to be better than Jordan is never catching LeBron. He could have retired after he scored the point.
So why LeBron got more 40-point games than Jordan? He don't play 7 more years, didn't he?
Because LeBron don't play like Jordan. He don't play like Jordan.
Why you ain't got more finals?
Because it's two different games. It's two different games. He got more points than Jordan, though. And he passed the ball too.
He ain't got better points per game than Jordan. He ain't never win no scoring titles. He only been on one all defensive team. How you gonna be the GOAT and you only been great on one side of the ball? The man only been all defensive team one time in 20 fucking years. But we gonna call him the GOAT? So defense don't matter. Defense don't matter when it comes to the GOAT.
Who was winning them shits though?
Come on, man. Who
was the runner-ups when Jordan was making them teams? Who was the runner-ups that could have been like, damn, he should have got it instead of Jordan? Nobody. Pimpin', nigga. He on the team with him.
That ain't my problem.
Dennis Rodman. He on the team with him. What are you talking about, bro?
I know who the motherfucking winner was. It ain't my problem to know who the runner-up is when I know who the motherfucker that won it. Why the fuck I gotta worry about the runner-up when I know the motherfucker who won it? Why the fuck he ain't win it? Why we gotta worry about who was second? See, that's what I get with y'all LeBron niggas is.
Nah, bro, like, you just be answering questions with questions, bro. That's all I be saying.
Listen, man.
Why are you talking about the nigga that came in second when I know the nigga who came in first? That's what I'm saying.
In all those years that Michael Jordan got bounced in the first round, nobody never puts that on his record. That counts.
Jordan got drafted in 90.
He stayed in Chicago. He took on the ass whooping. He ain't had no TV show saying he finna win 6, 7 rings. He ain't had no TV show saying he going to Miami. He finna win 6, 7, 8
teams like that back then, bro. People wasn't just switching teams every day.
Motherfuckers act like Scottie Pippen came when Jordan started winning. Scottie Pippen was there on the ass whooping too. The nigga Scottie Pippen was averaging 9.6 rebounds and 2 assists in the playoffs. During them years when Michael Jordan getting knocked out
drafted, bro. 89, 88.
Come on, man. That nigga Scottie Pippen get drafted, bro. No motherfucking 91. Scottie Pippen ain't get
When
drafted
he
in
get
91.
drafted, bro? When he get drafted? 89?
Hey, 2 years
88.
no.
Jordan got drafted
88.
in 84.
Okay. In 88, Jordan
So
was still getting his ass whooped. And Scottie Pippen was there, scoring 9 points, averaging 9 points a game. 4 rebounds and 2 assists, but everybody want to holler Scottie Pippen, Scottie Pippen, Scottie Pippen, Scottie Pippen. When you got niggas dropping 40 for LeBron. And then when they
did he
lose,
go there
it's
without
somebody
him?
else's fault. Come on, man.
Scottie
The
Come
4
on,
years
man.
it took LeBron to get
Kyrie
there.
saved his
Did Jordan
ass.
get even
Ray
close
Allen saved
in
his
the 4
ass.
years
Pippen
before
was
Scottie
probably the
Pippen got
best
there?
3 in the
The
game at that
motherfucking
time.
Mickey Mouse bubble where the nigga took 4 months rest. He the only one wanted to be in there doing COVID. The only motherfucker wanted to be in the bubble was LeBron James, and they win the bubble ring, and y'all praise that shit. Come on, man. People
Bro,
want to
shit
be home
happens,
with their
bro.
family.
Hey,
The niggas ain't
listen
want to be
though,
in the motherfucking bubble. People want to be home with
I
their family
figured it
during the
out.
pandemic. That's the
I
only nigga
figured it
that have
out,
been
bro.
for getting the 4 months rest. Come on, man.
So the whole everybody that loved Jordan, this is what they do. I'm gonna know that this is what they all do. They all try to diminish the role that Scottie Pippen had, and that's a great strategy. I'm not gonna knock it because if you do that, then you make Jordan look way better than what the fuck he really
And
is.
all the
But
LeBron fans want Scottie Pippen to look just like Michael Jordan. All the LeBron fans think Scottie Pippen
when they
contribute
were
the same as
winning those
Michael Jordan contributed.
championships, when they were
Come
winning
on,
those
man.
championships, Scottie Pippen was one of the best threes in the game. In the whole game, in the entire
Scottie
game,
Pippen
he was
Scottie
one of
Pippen
the
was giving
best
me 18
threes.
points, and Jordan was giving me over 30 a game. That's all I seen. Scottie
And they
Pippen
was
giving
only
me
scoring
18
80.
points a game, and Jordan was giving me over 30.
They was only
Bro,
scoring 80.
when Jordan retired, Scottie Pippen was the MVP candidate, bro. He almost won the MVP. No, he did.
That nigga wasn't no motherfucking candidate. They made that shit look
But they had to
good,
win
man.
the season.
He was a candidate.
Michael Jordan, 87. Michael Jordan, 87, 88 years, you'll never see a season like it. The nigga averaged over 35, over 5 assists, over 5 rebounds, and almost 4 steals a game for a whole fucking 82 game season. The shit you'll never see it again. You will never see it again. The shit the man did, you'll never see it again, bro.
Got more handles. Listen, you'll
You know what
never
I'm saying?
see it.
See, now I want to talk about other people got. I want to talk about what he did to stop him.
See, no, back in the day, listen, back in the day, you catch a big motherfucker with the ball slipping, they're gonna take the ball from him. But see, nowadays, if it's a motherfucker 6'8" with the ball, he can actually dribble. He's 6'10. He can actually put the ball on the floor. The game has changed. Okay.
Because of motherfuckers like Michael Jordan, that's why the game has changed, bro.
Back in the day,
You don't just skip. You don't just skip to the game being as good and not skip to how I got him.
But you got to say exactly what's going on. See, back in the day, we got to talk about what was the form and the function of what was actually going on the court.
And we got to talk about today too. We got to talk about today and how you're not allowed to touch nobody, and you're allowed to jack up 100 shots.
For some of the young guys, because there's some young guys, they probably think Michael Jordan, but they don't know this part right here. See, the big guy used to get the ball on the rebound, and his ass used to look all around for the little guy, and he'll throw the point guard the ball.
You ain't lying, but you ain't have to tell the story that way. You ain't have to tell the story that way.
On the ground. Nah,
but you made it seem like that's a bad thing because you had to find somebody to handle the ball.
He couldn't put the ball on the floor. That shows you that dudes back then really didn't have the skill as they do today. They don't.
But I want to know. I want to know. Okay,
we can talk about free throws.
So y'all trying to tell me that? So you trying to tell me that LeBron is 4-6 in the finals? Y'all trying to tell me that he couldn't at least win 2 more? Like 2 more ain't on him.
There's a lot of politics following that team, and it's a lot of fuckery, and I think they just sabotage some of LeBron's shit, dog. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest, and I think I still thought he overcame it and still got those rings. But we all know that LeBron James should have had more rings than 4 rings. We all know that. Like his 4 rings should have an asterisk.
And some of the reason is his motherfucking fault. It ain't always everybody else. Some of it's on him.
Listen, okay.
Some of it's on him.
Let's go down the line. Let's go down the line because you never let me cook though. You never let me cook. Let's go down the line. We got to slow down so we can get to the bottom of it. Okay, the Jason Terry year, right? that year, and this is all this shit's valid. LeBron James, when he came to that team, because Dwayne Wade already had a ring in which LeBron was in his 8th year, did not have a ring. And then the media, the way everybody covered it in the media, that still was Dwayne Wade's team at the time. It was. And they will win a lot of games when Dwayne Wade would score 33, LeBron would score 30. Dwayne Wade would score 35, LeBron James would score 34. They would have a lot of games like that. What's up, baby? And we saw this. So what happened in the meltdown in the championship, which it was a lot, they had a lot of enforcers. They had Sean Marion. He's not a punk. They were kind of trying to punk LeBron. I'm not gonna lie. They were in his ass. They was in his ass. It was rough.
But guess what? You can't forget that this was Dirk Nowitzki's second finals too, and he was trying to get his ring from the Heat, who had just beat him a few years earlier. So they was hungry too. They was hungry.
Right.
The Mavericks was hungry.
But that was an identity type of deal, right? So then they win 2. And we could even dig into that and say that Ray Allen, all this shit, you know what I'm saying? We could say that. And then that third one,
no, we can't say that Ray Allen, because that's a part of the game. Because John Paxson saved Jordan, Steve Kerr saved Jordan, but them guys won the focal point. It still was LeBron championship. Right. So I ain't gonna say Ray Allen saved him. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
But go ahead.
Okay, so Cece, close the door. Close the door, Cece. Okay, so that's cool. So then the 4th year, that was that's okay. So you got the Spurs coming back for the revenge. You got to know Tim Duncan has a legacy. He gonna get his 4-5 rings or whatever, however many Tim Duncan got. He gonna get his. So they got him that year, right? And then he goes to Cleveland and then okay. So now they got this Golden State team that's just. Nobody could really figure it out. The NBA was just now starting to adjust to the way, the speed of the game and the way motherfuckers jacking up all these fucking threes and you hitting them. So now it kind of changed the shit. So that was something hard for them to get a hold of. I think they lost 1 or 2, and then they came back and beat. And then LeBron came back and actually overcame that team. He overcame them. But then, they took a little... you got Kevin Love was hurt one year, Kyrie was hurt one year, and then I think there was one year where they both were hurt. And LeBron, they still were talking about giving him the MVP. And that, to me, that was his greatest performance I ever seen him do. I think he averaged like 35, 40 a game or something. You know what I'm saying, in the championship, and it was crazy.
He should have won it, bro. He should have won it. He should have won it. He should have won it. He should have won the MVP that year. Because Jerry West won it and they lost. LeBron should have won it that year. Even though they lost, he should have won it.
He didn't have no help, brother. None. We could talk about it.
Yeah,
okay.
Part of the game.
So that's the 4 years. That's 8. That's 8 championships that we just covered. Well, okay. So then they go get Kevin Durant. I think is that when they got Kevin Durant and tried to beat him. They got him with Kevin Durant. He went to LA. I think they got one more championship at LA, but they probably went to maybe one. I think he went to one championship in LA or 2, maybe. I think that's it though. I think that's his okay, so he went 1 early in Cleveland. He wasn't gonna win that. We knew that. Cleveland 7 years, bam. That's a long time to be stuck on a team that, and then you went for another 4 years, 3 or 4 years. You got a chip, something that shit, KD ain't gonna go back to Oklahoma, or I think he should, and try to get one, even though that'd be like piggybacking because you're going back to an already dope ass team, and then you trying to mooch and get a fucking chip with them now after you left them. I think that'll be some even more sucker shit. But a lot of teams, them dead end teams, you go to that team, you don't, 10 years, that team wasn't going to win. you know, and LeBron was on that Cleveland train for a long time, but he still overcame that. So yeah, it was a rough road, and then all the teams they used to stack against him, like he had to get out of Cleveland the first time because they stacked Boston. They had Boston on steroids. It's like, goddamn. And then Dan Gilbert ain't even trying to give LeBron nobody. Like, he can't get nobody on that team. Finally, it's like, you know, fuck it. You know, I'm out of here. So he went to, I thought that was a bad idea going to Miami, although I knew they were going to win. I thought they would have went 4-0.
But you can't forget though, shit. KG did the same thing LeBron did. He spent 12 years in a dead situation in Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? That was he was the best player and couldn't get no help.
Ooh, oh, KG.
Then he went to Boston. KG.
Yeah, KG. Yeah, he did. He spent a lot of years there.
And he got his one ring. And he was happy with that.
But I think they had some years. I think they were just. It was just Kobe and them guys' time.
Yeah,
they were good.
Yeah. But they never made it to the finals.
Yeah, but they were there though. They were there. Them motherfuckers was there. They was banging out in the playoffs, going deep, and you know, they were getting there. You know, they were a good team. They just couldn't get over the hump. They were one of those teams that couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, they had Wally Verajao. They had a couple nice little pieces. They just couldn't get over that hump. And there was a lot of teams like that. It's the same thing. That's the same thing with the Knicks, man, in Jordan era. They had Patrick Ewing, they had everybody. And when they did get over the hump, they had to go against Hakeem Olajuwon, Kenny the Jet Smith, and all the motherfuckers there.
Right.
Like a lot of motherfuckers had good teams. Like the Charles Barkley had a nice little stick when he won the finals. Won the MVP. And he just couldn't get past Jordan. Like, you motherfuckers had good, solid teams, and they just come up short sometimes. Same thing with Indiana against LeBron when they had Danny Granger, the young Paul George. They had some strong teams. They just couldn't get past the Kings.
Evan Curry, you could say he took he take 2 or 3 out of LeBron's mouth. 3 chips.
3.
That's the best. And that's the greatest shooting forever, though.
And see, this is the only thing. See, motherfuckers say this about Steph. He got 2 with KD, but he got 2 without Kevin Durant too, and one with after his ass.
But he also got 4 with the second best shooter ever of all times, and that's Klay Thompson. At that time, Klay Thompson, he was just as money as Steph. Steph would just do the shit on the dribble
when he got hot. Yeah, when Klay got hot, nobody got hotter than Klay Thompson. We done seen Klay Thompson score 37 in a quarter.
So let's say you go to a gunfight, right? And we good, but we going up against 2 of the best shooters ever. You're gonna take some L's, right? See, Jordan didn't have to overcome that. LeBron beat a team that won 80 or 74 games or some crazy shit. Jordan never did that. He never had to do that.
Jordan won 72. You feel me? These niggas won 73.
Exactly. So they won more. That team was on paper better than
because
the Michael
Jordan was a nigga that was winning 70 games. He wasn't a nigga going against. He was a nigga that was winning it.
That's what we saying, bro. Like the count won't change the thing, bro.
That's because they wasn't stacking teams. They could have stacked teams on Jordan. They didn't. They didn't stack teams on Jordan. They wanted Jordan. They even said it when they made him the shoe thing. They even said it. They said, "Man, we're gonna make you a superstar." Like, he was good. Everybody knew he was good. I saw his college highlights. Jordan. I'm not saying that he's not dope as fuck. He might be. LeBron's probably 1 and Jordan's 1B. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying they made Jordan be the superstar, dog.
But see, Jordan took a chance. But Jordan took a chance because nobody wore Nikes. Everybody wore Converse. Magic Johnson and Larry Bird was the big guys, and teams built their players around big men. But nobody never knew what Jordan was gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody thought Olajuwon was gonna be the face of the league. That's why he was drafted first, because nobody never seen that motherfucker that good, that big, and that skilled during that time. But when Jordan came on the scene, the motherfucker dropping 50 In 60 as a rookie, when he won Rookie of the Year, David Stern got behind that and said, okay, we're going to make this motherfucker here the face of the franchise. The same thing they did with it's a reason the Cleveland Cavaliers had the #1 pick when LeBron James was being drafted. He's from Cleveland. Like that shit ain't by design that when LeBron left, the Cavaliers got the #1 pick again to get Kyrie Irving. Or the Bulls got the #1 pick when Michael Jordan left. Like that's the way they set up to try to make the league, to try to keep the teams relevant after the superstars and shit leave. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit ain't a secret that motherfucker, they been doing that shit for years, rigging up the draft and shit. You know what I'm saying? But the motherfuckers, like it was a different era. It was a different era, and I try to judge it off eras. Because you can't help when you're born. You can't help how the league was when you're born, but you can help what you did in your era when you went against the motherfuckers that you played against.
Right. But in today's age, like back in the day, you got some dudes that couldn't go left. Right.
Yeah.
Right. But in this today's age, you won't even make it. That's my point. Like a Shaquille O'Neal is dominant.
In today's age, you got some guys that run to the hole and yell real loud and scream for a foul and don't get touched. And then back in the day, you got motherfuckers clotheslining your ass, throwing left hooks and left right. Some of these niggas wouldn't have made it today because some of them a little sensitive, a little soft. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if that's the case. I think the dude.
I see it all the time. I see these motherfuckers curring down all the time.
Hey, y'all boys heard it.
Michael Jordan and Reggie Miller threw blows, blow for blow, blow for blow. Dr. J, Larry Bird, blow for blow, blow for blow. That motherfucker throwing punches. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's more under control now than it was back then. But that's the shit that the league is missing. The league is missing a good rivalry where I hate you and you hate me. Like the league is missing that shit, bro. That's why ratings are falling. They missing that shit. They missing competitive basketball where we don't got time to play defense. When people taking shots in the first 18 seconds of the shot clock, they jacking up threes. Ain't nobody grinding. Ain't no more banging no more. Ain't nobody getting dunked on how they supposed to except for Ant-Man. Motherfuckers love the 3-point line now. Like it's a different game. They get up 50 or 60 more shots than they did in the 80s and 90s. So of course they scoring a lot more points because they taking a whole lot more shots. You know what I'm saying? It's a different game. But the game that we love today was made by the motherfuckers in the 80s and 90s that we grew up watching. That's why we love the NBA. We ain't just woke up with LeBron and say, oh, I like basketball now. No, motherfuckers been watching basketball since damn Charles Barkley, Patrick Ewing. Like them the motherfuckers who made us like basketball, bro. NBA Jam, NBA Live. Like we ain't just start liking basketball when LeBron them got young. That's what I don't like people to do. I want about to throw no name on nobody or their time or their era. I'm only 38. When I was in kindergarten, Michael Jordan was playing against Charles Barkley for in '93 for his first three-peat. Like I don't watch the game. I don't grow up with the game, but I ain't gonna disrespect them old boys.
Yeah, but so that means you was a little young then. You was a little young though.
Yeah.
In all fairness, I'm not gonna say because they got some young dudes. They know more than
But
all of
us.
I
know what I saw. I saw LeBron whole era, and I saw pieces of Michael Jordan.
I was in. This ain't no place you want to be, but I was in juvenile hall. I was like 16. See, I was a little older. I was like 16 when it was like 96. And they played the Seattle Supersonics in the championship. And I'm from Seattle. I was going for the Sonics. I was like, fuck Jordan.
You weren't the only one. There's a lot of people wanting him to lose.
Yeah. Well, no, that's my team. This shit, we up in there and shit. Wild.
Hot dogs now made a couple slabs earlier.
But that's how I know, bro. The game changed, bro. Like nowadays, even in high school, even in college.
Nowadays, the motherfuckers from the other countries will bust your ass. Back then, Michael Jordan beat them by 100. You know what I'm saying? Like I know the game done changed. You know what I'm saying? Everybody done caught up.
Basketball wasn't around there. Or the world. Even in the world, and that proved my point is proved. Basketball, when Jordan was around, basketball on a global scale was not as competitive as it is today. It wasn't.
You ain't gonna do this part?
For real, man.
It's raining on that. What's up with that?
He said he was in the 8th grade when Jordan was a rookie. Yeah, nah.
The game has changed so much.
I saw a lot of it. I saw the Knicks. I saw those teams. I saw Patrick Ewing. Patrick Ewing played for the Sonics for a second. So like I went to those games. I used to go. And man, them dudes, bro, they slow. And most of the guys that are in the league that got phased out, and a lot of dudes that you be like, damn, I thought he was going pro and shit. And it's because his tall ass can't dribble, his tall ass can't shoot. They eventually phase those guys out. Just like in the NFL, they're phasing out all those big fat guys that linemen, you know, them big old fat linemen and shit that can't move.
Motherfuckers more athletic now. They found the
They
motherfuckers
more
that size and still
athletic
running
now.
faster. Yeah.
Right. They running 4.4s and shit, you know, 275 pounds and shit, running 4.4. They'll rather have that than a guy that's 310 pounds and slow as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So it just changes, bro. And then look, we got dudes that are way taller now, and they shooting threes and shit coming down. The Wemby dude.
But see, back then when the shit started, motherfuckers thought Michael Jordan was too small because it was a big man league. The league was ran by centers and shit. They all thought, well, he ain't gonna be as great as Elijah Warren or as a Patrick Ewing or people like that because they was more coveted. The big man was more coveted than the shooting guard or the point guard during them times.
Right, that because
you know what I'm saying? Because you had them. You just
all
had
you want to do is
Lou
just
Wall
throw it
Cinder.
down low. You bring it up.
You had Bill
throw
Russell,
it
Will
down
Chamberlain,
low.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Like that's the way the game was played, inside out. Now the game now is played outside in. I got a motherfucker that'll pull up on the fast break and shoot a three instead of going to go lay it up for the two. Right. It's just the way the game played now. You know what I'm saying? It's a different ball game.
Right.
Yeah, I get you on that though. I get you.
Got most of the guys back then, let's say 4s and 5s, they couldn't stretch the floor. So they wouldn't make it in this league that fast. Like we ain't gotta throw no elbow, we ain't gotta do nothing. We're just
but then back in the day, could the same motherfuckers who run out there run outside? Could them same motherfuckers survive in the paint where you getting banged on all night? In the 80s and 90s, because they could have survived that. When everybody now want to run to the outside, everybody want to be a 3-point shooter. You got Big Cat, this motherfucker 7 foot center.
If Stockton's little ass was doing it, he only 6'1". What make you think that none of these tough ass Patrick Beverleys and shit, bro? I think they'd be just fine banging with those.
No, I'm talking about the big man. I'm talking about big mans banging on each other. I ain't talking about the little guys. Oh yeah, the little guys can make it anywhere. But I'm talking about big mans banging on each other and not living at the 3-point line. Back in the day, down there with Shaq, you think these motherfuckers could have survived with Shaq on Wembanyama up under there? That man get his ass beat so goddamn bad, that bitch he'll quit.
Some of those guys,
that man too little. He'll quit.
Wouldn't be in the league. Some of those guys probably wouldn't be. You know, they probably wouldn't.
Yeah,
but it's the fact that I can stretch the floor, though. Okay, so you put me down there, you put me in that old league, right? And I could shoot. So I'm Wemby. I could shoot and dribble.
Shit, but you still got to play. You still got to go down on defense too. Now you still got to get down in the paint because when they get the ball, they throwing it in the paint. They guy ain't running out there where you want to go at. So you still got to run in the paint too. Even though he got to run out there to you, you got to run in there to him.
I'm gonna pull up for that mid range every time, and I'm gonna have 50.
And I'm gonna bang your ass in the low. And Shaq gonna have 50.
Come out there and guard me. I'm gonna blow right by his ass and get the layup. Or the dunk.
And guess what? And every play I got is a layup or a dunk. Every play I got you up under the hoop. I'm banging on you. Every play, Shaq banging on you. Every play, easy 2 points. He banging on you. He doing the drop step. One, you know the little drop step, baby hook. He banging on you. He dominating you, and then you dominating him. I guess it's gonna come down who got the ball last.
Yeah, I guess it comes down to whoever got the ball last because I don't have to play Shaq every night. So
no, I know exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Shaq got his own issues, and he was dominant, but they figured out how to neutralize his ass too. Everybody get their ass neutralized.
But you know that they stopped that rule because of Shaq. You only allowed to do it at a certain time now. The hacker Shaq. The motherfucker's so big he couldn't shoot free throws, but now you got somebody like MB. He's 82% from the free throw line, and he's 7'2". Right. So you can't foul him because he gonna make the free throws anyway.
And he gonna stretch the
you know what I'm saying? So that's how the game. That's how the game evolved.
That's how
But
the
if you
game
think you're just
evolved.
gonna sit under the hoop and Embiid's gonna come right to the top of the key and light you up.
Oh yeah,
You
oh
can't
yeah,
just
oh
sit under
yeah.
the hoop like back in the day. You got to
Oh
come
no,
out here and guard.
that's what I'm showing you. That's what I'm telling you. Like that's how the game evolved because now you have somebody like Shaq, the same size as MB. He couldn't shoot free throws, but now somebody like MB, he could shoot threes and free throws, and he the
Right.
same size as Shaq was. But it just show you how the game evolved. But we had to see that Shaq first to get to that MB. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to go through the steps of the league to get better and better and better. So to the players go to playing at the better and better and better. Like back then, they ain't had no AAU. Motherfuckers now started playing basketball at 4 years old, 5 years old. You know what I'm saying? It's a different process now. It's a whole different game. But I'm in the stands with Rip Hamilton and Ray Allen. When my nephew was playing at the AA tournaments 4 or 5 years ago, playing against their sons. You know what I'm saying? I got pictures with Rip Hamilton, Dante Culpepper, Ray Allen, running into the guys that they son playing too at the AA tournaments year round. This right here, Easter Sunday. They got a big ass tournament in Orlando, Worldwide of Sports, every Easter Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like this why I'm meeting these guys that like the basketball is much bigger now than what it was when Elijah Warren and Jordan them. It's a bigger brand. And kids, they starting early. They want to build for across the seas. They ready to beat USA. They spending their whole life, their whole career to build a team to beat United States. So of course the motherfuckers they getting better now. They way better now than what they was back when Jordan them played. But Jordan them is what made them get on their shit and say we got to get better or we'll never catch United States. You know what I'm saying? Now LeBron them, even though they gonna win gold, but they them boys might lose one game or lose a game or some shit like that. Back then we know Jordan them was gonna beat everybody by 90. Because they just are so far advanced than everybody else. But everybody done caught up now 20 years later. That's why you got the Jokers, the Lucas, the Alexanders. He from Canada. You know what I'm saying? You got guys, we haven't had an American player win the MVP in 8 years. You got MB, like these guys good, man. In the NBA, they trying to win. They don't care where you from. If you could play, goddamn it, we gonna give you a chance. But I think America need to get their shit together, but we got motherfuckers they taking over the league. They're taking over the league. A big guy from Slovakia, wherever the fuck Joker from, is the best player in the league. And not no brother from the hood. Like that, you know, times done changed now. Times done changed. But we got Ant-Man, we got some people coming up. I like Bronson. We got some young ballers. That when LeBron and Steph them leave and K them leave, the game gonna be in good hands. But it's a different game now. They need to wrap themselves around all these flops and shit. We need to get that shit out the league. A motherfucker should be able to go to the hole and scream real loud and get a foul and nobody touched him. Like that's too fucking much. Like we need to do better than that. For as that shit concerned.
Oh man.
What they said?
FlunkyVille, boy. FlunkyVille. Boy, I tell you. Hey, you can take a flunky out the hood.
What you got? What you got in there for the hot dog?
You can take a flunky out the hood, brother. Hey man, I hope everybody's having a happy, blessed
Memorial Day, man.
weekend.
You know, gonna get back to these family festivities. We had a good day talking about damn Bulldogs, and but want to start this shit about MJ.
You see, you guys did that.
Told y'all don't start this shit
always
today.
a good wake and bake, man. Everybody get up on here, man. Chime in.
You know it's all love. You know, this my brother from another mother. We get on this bitch and argue all the time. You know, don't y'all use none of this shit.
I just want to break it down, though. I know you guys want to. I just want to chop it down. You know, chop it down. But now I'm gonna tap in with you, lot boy, man. Appreciate you for pulling up, my brother. Let me see. You know how we do. You know how we do, man. 4-Man Reckless, what up, brother? Number 2, Mert Dog, what up? Hemi James. DGK, what up, brother? Hey, man, appreciate everybody that pulled up. Big C in the building. Everybody. Everybody. You know how we do, man. You know these guys is crazy. Riley Shirt Company. Salute to you. Salute to you, my brother. Everybody that tapped in. We'll get on the flunkies another time, man. It'd be some flunkies. It'd be some flunkies around, man. Doing flunky shit, breeding young ass dogs. Then they trying to justify. Man, look it. Don't justify. Those that know, they know what I'm talking about. Don't justify, bruh. You know? Don't justify. Don't try to get visibility now. You know, that was your whole thing. You trying to get some YouTube clout. What up, life? Salute everybody. We out of here.
I'd be lying if I said money didn't change me and turn my back on these streets, 'cause they raised me. I'd be lying if I said money didn't change me. Why must they lie to me? You only want me for my money. I was broke, couldn't buy nothing out the mall. Pocket full of lint, stealing shit out the mall. Yeah, and I didn't have no bitch to call. I didn't have no bitch, and now I got 100 missed calls. Damn, no car, so I took the bus. I took it and watched cars pass us up. And nowadays I'm getting them Milwaukee bucks. I'm dumbing. I like the feel of getting paper cuts. And for that money, I'll hog tie you and tape you up. I'll tape them up. And for that money, I'll get gangsta for you. A little weed and Hennessy, that's paranoia. Paranoid. I have my goons come get up on you. I'm money motivated, dedicated, niggas hate it. Off the money that I'm making, hip hop try to take it. Underrated, underestimated, and I'm obligated to spray it at you niggas if you hate it. I'm just saying, I'd be lying if I said money didn't change me and turn my back on these streets, 'cause they raised me. I'd be lying if I said money didn't change me. Why must they lie to me? You only want me for my money. RBT stunning tatted like thug life. Menace to society, so I took the thug life. Money like paid in full, 'cause I live a drug life. I be on some Rico shit, I might take my plug life. Rapping on some greasy shit, jacking 'cause I'm needing it. Frontin' like you riding big, but you really leasing it. You the type to get shot at, start policing it. Take to be on the phone talking to police and shit. I should make a song called Snitch Ass Nigga, then dedicate it to you, snitch ass nigga. Oh, bitch ass nigga, ain't got shit ass nigga. You the type to steal your homeboys, sit fast nigga. My paper more longer, my clip more longer. Just about the AR, now I can shoot way farther. All this money changed me, I ain't gon' lie. If getting money's wrong, then I'm committing a crime. I'd be lying if I said money